I'm not going to play any music. I'm just going to wait for y'all to come in. Am I part of the stream? The hell? Where am I? No. Where am I? I'm here. I'm just not playing music very long. Um, just waiting for some of y'all to come in. I'm here. I'm just not playing music. I was supposed to go on live earlier, but there was so much going on. I just wanted to catch up a little bit. Hey, Rhonda, how you doing? Are y'all watching everything going on right now? Nature Boy come out of Hey, day one. Nature Boy came out of retirement. He went live. Proverbs, Grand Rise. So glad to see you. Good, good. Yeah, I've had a lot going on, so I haven't been going live lately. Um, hey, are you DJ Vibes? Hey, Young, are you Wisdom of a Young Lion? I want to make sure that's you. I think you told me. You're mad at me, day one? Girl, I was asleep the other night and that you were calling me. You're mad at me. Okay. Gonna have to explain that. Yeah, your wisdom. I'm sorry. Again, y'all, I'm so sorry I didn't go live earlier. Some other things had taken place and I was trying to catch up on the foolery that is carbonation. So I'm sure by now all of you, let me see who all is in the room. Yeah, it's wisdom. I'm sure by now all of you have heard Star, Natiri, everything that's going on with these people. And today, Nature Boy decided to go live to address the rumors, which I don't think they're rumors. I believe that they're truth. But of course, he had to come out and. Oh, you're good, day one. I'm not mad at you. Hey, brown eyed nurse. Hey, how are you all? I'll drop the link in a minute. But right now, Nature Boy is live. He was on live with, I can't remember her name. I'm uploading the video now. I wish I knew how to share the screen on here on Instagram, but I don't. I've tried it all day. I cannot figure it out. But he was live with somebody and can't think of her name. She did really good with him, putting him in his place. She really did. He's live now, talking to women. I'm just waiting for a fresh plate to come flying across the room. Because even it's not funny, um, the abuse. I'm not laughing at that. But, you kind of have to laugh sometimes when you hear the reasons why Eliana does what she does, and then he does it to himself again. And, you know, it's craziness. It really is. I want to really break down everything that we heard from Natiri, Star. I cannot remember the couple's names. Hey, Harlem Street Tales. I like that name. Harlem Street Tales and Hip Hop. Everything that we heard from Natiri and Star, and I can't remember the young couple's name. I didn't even know that they were over there. It seems like a lot of people have came and gone from carbonation. Um, Plus, they haven't been going live, so we miss a lot of people that do come and go. But this couple that was there, they came. Sounds to me like they put Nature Boy and his family. They gave them money. They gave them clothes, food. They helped them out pretty much when they came out of Hawaii. which they needed. And Nature Boy, in return, repays the young man by trying to sleep with his wife while the man is in isolation. So we find out for a fact, I have to say that of all the people that have left carbonation, these four people told us more than anyone has ever told us. I do have to give them credit there. They didn't hold back. They weren't scared. Uh, they did still talk the cult lingo, but that takes a while to get rid of the deprogramming of all that lingo. But I have to say, they gave us more than anyone has ever gave us. I don't think that they're clout chasing. I don't think that they're trying to be, like Nature Boy said, famous for what? Nature Boy, you're not famous. First of all, you're more infamous than anything, and it's only on social media. Yeah, nothing will ever change. But we find out, this couple, they come in. The girl, I can't think of their names, sorry. The girl didn't want to be there, but her husband went, so she followed him. We find out that Nature Boy's trying to sleep with her. He follows her into the shower and shows her his dick. I'm just going to say it. And let's see, we find out that this star was pregnant, or may have been pregnant by Nature Boy, or it could have been Nubians. Um, we find out that the women really do have a bad odor, which none of that is shocking, because when you're being bounced around to different men, your pH balance is going to be off. Natiri was very honest about that last night in her live. She even held herself accountable. Yeah, exactly, brown eyed. Yeah, he's just mad because they're airing him out. So he's on live now trying to do damage control. But there's really nothing he can say that's going to fix this. It's out. They've said it. And I'm going to share my screen and play Dis 2 merch and play some of the, like, I had to really take cliff notes because in the last, 3-4 days, so much has been exposed. Y'all, hold on just a second. I gotta take this. Hold on. Sorry. Sorry, everybody. I had to take that. That was important. Like I said, I've had a lot going on. So, what have I missed? He couldn't spell damage. Good grief. This phone just keep going and go. Oh, that was Gran. Let's see. Gran went live with Nature Boy. That was hilarious. But I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to play. God, I hope this works and it's not a problem. I'm going to play, like I was saying, there was so much that was exposed over the last 3 or 4 days. It's just hard to remember it all. So, what I'm going to play, I think this was very important. And in this, Star talks about the fight between Nature Boy and Velvet. On the 4th of July. So hold on just a second. I'll share my screen. Then I'm going to drop the link and I would love for y'all to come in. Hold on just a second. No, not docs. Okay, there we go. Okay, hold on just a second. Y'all let me know if you see the video, because I did a test run earlier and things weren't. Hey, Lurker, you in here? Now my goofy ass is in bed. No, don't take a nap. No, that is my fault, though, because you were in here. Oh, I'm going to drop the link in just a second. I hope you stick around. Okay, let me know in the comments, y'all, if you all can see it and hear it clearly.
Post no pictures until I went live yesterday. Like, he a little butthurt, but he'll be okay. As he teaches love is understanding. Right. So this is all love. Right. Facts. What you guys want to start on? Let's start on the whole sex code thing. That's one of the big things that everybody want to know about, how if it's a sex code or not. From my understanding, when I was there, Eligio really, like my star said before, has a
okay, so y'all can't see the video. Let's see. I don't understand why. Give me just a second. Y'all hang in there. I'm sorry. Let's see if this fixes it. You know what? I think I know what it is. I have that. Hold on just a second. Brand. Let me get that off there. I think I figured it out. God, I hope this is what it was. Yep, I think so. Okay.
Issue or problem with being with women. He likes to have all the women he wanted, necessarily. When Nana G was there, Nana G wasn't with the shit, of course. Everybody can see that. But the thing is, he felt like every woman was his. Because he was a messiah, or he was entitled to have women. That's why, he went after, or he was looking to go towards this.
Can y'all see it now?
Honestly, I understand. It was really weird to me. I just want to say this, that when you have sex with him, it was looked at as like an accomplishment, and that was kind of weird to me. I would say that because it was no boundaries when it came down to him. He was like, oh, no one else can do this, no one else can do that, but he had the leeway to do everything.
Hey, Fundi.
So I wanted to address that on my behalf about the sex cult thing. Like I was just like, I kind of can understand why people would call it that. Now looking into it, and I want to start to take over from here.
Let me know if y'all can hear it.
I agree with everything Mama Terry just said. I don't like the way that why your phone do that? I think it's the lighting on there. It's the timing on the lighting. It's the timing on the lighting. The battery is safe thing. Should we turn it off? Yeah. Give us a second, guys. Technical difficulty.
Let me see if I can do this.
Just toss you to the side.
Okay, I'm going to play just the highlights of this, and then I'm going to drop the link.
And then when he wants you again, he'll come back after you again. It's fucked up. Honestly, it's fucked up, and it's like it's mentally traumatizing. It can really damage a woman, you know, internally and mentally, you know. And it's like when it was like having sex with him is like being joint with your higher self or coming into your higher self. So he says, you know, this is what he puts in our head, right? So we're being is manipulation. It's transferring information. Transferring information. His information. Yeah. So his knowledge, and that's kind of one of the reasons why I didn't want to be with him anymore, because it's like I didn't want to be one with him. I didn't want to be adapt that entity, because it just wasn't. It wasn't true. It wasn't resonating with me. I was in resistance, and one of the thing is like it's manipulation through knowledge, and that's what it is. And you shouldn't. And here's the thing: we're only speaking because, first of all, we care. We care about the group. We care about the people. We care about healing, and we personally experienced it, so we can speak right. Like I feel like she just been, you know, running away from those thoughts or from herself, what she truly feels inside. I feel like there was a whole lot of manipulation going on with her. Like the most fucked up thing I ever seen was how he basically made her chiefess, or was going to make her chiefess, and literally when Nana came back, pushed her to the side like she's a piece of trash, and she, it's just like really fucked up to me, you know, like
right here they're talking about Malia. The way he was going to, like he did with Zoka, he was going to make her chiefess. He was going to make Malia chiefess. Eliana comes back, they get kicked to the curb. Oh, we're going to get into it.
What she's going through, like you can mentally get traumatized, and you can really do some damage to yourself if you're not, you know, getting yourself out of it. So honestly, I feel like, you know, she needs to like leave. That's why I feel like, honestly, and I'm just gonna put that out there. I feel like she is mentally traumatized. She is. She needs to go back home. And throws her more than anyone else. Like he really does the most with Malia. He plays mind games with her, and I don't believe she's mentally stable at all. She's not mentally stable. That's one of the reasons why he likes her so much.
Okay, let's pause right here. Exactly. She's not mentally stable, because any mother that could leave her child to go follow nature net is not mentally stable. And Star, I'm sorry, as much as I appreciate you telling us everything that you're in that boat too. You're not really one to speak on her mothering when you done the same thing.
So much, right? Because he can control her. Right. He has her wrapped around his finger. He does shit he does shit to get under her skin and then act like he didn't do that to her. And when it comes down to her and Nana, he loves them going back and forth over him. He loves that attention. He actually was trying to hype up a fight between them two. He didn't try. He did try because he didn't succeed. They didn't fight.
Wait a minute. She says they didn't fight, but because there's been, like I said, so many lives the last couple of days. I thought Eliana slapped Malia. Let me know if you all heard that too. Maybe not a fight, but a slap.
But however, he was pumping Nana up because y'all know what it is with Eligio and Malia. So when Eligio is giving Nana more attention than he's giving Malia, Malia feels some type of way. Because it's like, Nana leaves, and you all about me. Nana comes back, and I get tossed to the side like I'm trash. It's just crazy. And I gotta sit here and watch you kiss this woman, rub on this woman, be with this woman, watch her take care of you, listen to everything, see everything that I was doing. Like he was using her. Literally, when we was at Cookie House, he manipulated her into being in the relationship, act as if he cared about her, when in all reality, he just didn't want to deal with Nana by himself. Malia was something for him to fall back on. Well, when this girl acts stupid, I'm going to fall back on her. Oh, this is the only person that she's allowing into our relationship, so this is the one that I'm going to use. Malia doesn't even understand what's going on with her. Well, I asked her one day, I said, why do you keep allowing him? That's why I accept these things from him.
Okay. LaPortia. She slapped Malia after Malia left and came back. Okay, not because of the Nature Boy. Okay, thanks for letting me know. I wasn't sure. I'm still catching up on everything.
Shit is sad. Because a lot of us go through that. Right. A lot of us didn't have fathers. Right. A lot of us didn't have brothers. Right. So narcissists and big ass master manipulators can reel us in because it looks as if something.
Oh, yeah. Malia left and came back. Oh, but while we're on the subject of leaving, did you all... Tron is now gone, Fundi. Let that sink in. Tron has left. Yes.
Something that we never had.
The Wi-Fi fucking up somebody recording my live.
How?
Velvet slapped Malia.
What's the Wi-Fi?
Hey, Michael. Peace, Michael. I'm glad you're here.
It's probably because they flagging us.
Yeah. It's only 7 o'clock when
How's the Wi-Fi, guys? Coming to the side like that. So I was just like, what are you talking about? That's crazy. That's crazy talk. Y'all see how much y'all do for him? How much y'all care? He cares. So why wouldn't he just toss to the side? So when we got out of jail, and it was everyone is grown and
Who said Lurch is gone, brown-eyed nose? Yeah, that's according to Nature Boy. He let Tron go. Now, I'm very confused. They all got married. Caliber, Efru, Nature Boy, Eliana, True, Sheba, and Sassy, Solar, and Zoka. I think those are the 4 couples. Now, Malia and Aya are still there, but today on his live, Nature Boy said that he had to let Tron go. Yeah, they were in Vegas. Now they're saying someone said they're in Nevada, but I'm trying to get a mental image of Tron gone from carbonation. Like, yeah, like really, Tron was your most loyal. Tron and Aya, I always said that they would have to be physically removed. So I'm still like trying to process the fact that Tron is gone. Him, it's Immortal Baba G or something melanated biscuit. Melanated mystic. Here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and drop the link because so much is going on. We just need to get into it. So hold on just a second. I'll play that later and some other things. Okay. Because I just want to talk to y'all. I mean, too much going on. God, I haven't done this in so long. Let me figure this out. Hey, Elove. Grandma. Elise. I hope I did not say your name wrong. Oh, good. Lurker's still in here. Hold on. I'm dropping the link. There we go. He gone with no shoes on. Poor Lurch. Yeah, I feel so sorry for him. Hey. I don't want to butcher your name, Zisk for life. I'm so sorry. Okay, there's the link. Let's talk about it. So whoever wants to hit the link, come on up. Because there's a lot to get into. And he's still live now. And a lot, man, a lot's been said. Gran, God love her. She got on there and drug him. Okay, there's Elove.
Hey.
Hey, Whirly
Ciao.
Bird. Hold on. Let me add in there. Ciao. Here comes Lurker.
Hey,
Hold on.
Lurker. Day one. Whirly bird.
Can you guys hear me?
Hey,
Yep.
Mormethi, it's Tracy. Hey,
Hey.
everybody.
Peace,
Hey.
peace.
Ooh, child.
Well,
So when did Lurch leave?
Not sure. Not sure, but he said that he had to let Tron go.
Wow, Tron was his day one.
Yep, for a long time. Wait a minute. Who is this with the name Nature Nut trying to
Nature
come in?
nut.
Why
bring
won't it?
her
It
in.
won't. It won't let me connect. Device not connected. Whoever Nature Nut is.
Nature nut gonna have to leave out and come back in.
Nature Nut, you're gonna have to. Yeah, what she said. So,
Spencer.
have you all been keeping up with what's going on?
Yes,
No.
I have.
Yes.
Spencer,
Yes, day one.
I called you the other night because, and I apologize for that, but I was in all of their DMs. I was in Chakra's DM,
Oh, is that
Star,
his name?
Shaka Zulu.
Yeah. Fake Shaka
And
Zulu.
I was in his DMs, and I was in Star's DM, and I was in Natiri's DM, and I no one would answer me, but then Shaka answered me, and I said I would like to do an interview, and I would pay $100 for 10 minutes. Tell Star I would pay. I wanted to do an interview with Star, and I said tell her I'll pay $100 for 10 minutes, and she could control the narrative.
Mm-hmm.
And I only have 17 followers. So I was like, I need somebody's platform. I was
Did
gonna
she
try to.
agree? Did she
No,
agree?
she never got back to me, and I don't think that was bad. That was $10 a minute.
No, that wasn't bad.
I don't think that was
Um,
a bad price, but and like I said, I wanted to just bring traffic to the channel and let them know we're proud of them for leaving and to stay
I
strong and all
am.
that.
I am proud of them for leaving and speaking out when
Yeah,
I'm still weary, because a lot of them do this. They'll leave and they'll say their experience and then they'll go back. This did, I don't know, you all tell me how you all felt. This felt a little different this time because they were letting it all out. They weren't
yeah.
holding back. They didn't seem scared to say what they wanted to say.
I felt like Nateri felt scared when she first left. Hold on, that's my damn phone. But sorry about that, guys. But once she got around the other members, I feel like she was more comfortable. Because do you remember when she first left? She was like, I'm going to get off of here out of respect for Baba G. They
Yeah,
were all coming into her
she was
DMs and
crying.
stuff. So
Hmm.
I think that, you know, the other people helped her, come out
Well,
or whatever.
when
And I,
one starts to speak, it helps the others feel comfortable as well.
hmm I
yeah,
mentioned that. I mentioned that in the chat. I heard one of the girls make a comment when she was like, "Yo, I think since there's a bunch of them together speaking out together, that allows them to, reveal more tea."
Hmm.
And I was
yeah,
like, "Yeah, hell yeah!" Like I guess because every other time somebody leaves, they're always isolated.
yeah,
Exactly. That's true. They're always isolated, and I think Nature Boy is still able to get to them.
Like, yeah, hell
And
yeah.
this
and
time
he
they
makes.
had,
Every other time
Go
somebody
ahead.
leaves.
I'm sorry.
and
Go
this
ahead.
time they had each other. It was more of a I don't know. They were just able to what do they call it, trauma bonding.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
that's what
Yep,
well,
it
this
that's
looked
this
like.
exactly what it is. Sorry.
this this
Yeah.
the first time we seen a bunch of them leave and hook
Yes.
right back up together where it was more than one. Normally, it's like that one person to leave and him or her will be isolated. But this is the first time where a group of them left and stayed together and then talked about it. So
Right.
they was encouraging one another. You know what I mean?
It's
Exactly.
you know, Flow and Vibes and Serenity and what's the guy she was with? Well, anyway, they hooked up
Keys.
too. They hooked up too, but they didn't spill anything. But they're still standing strong. They're over
Yeah.
there in Hawaii, and I think them being together like that has helped them also stay strong. Another thing is when they leave, if they don't have any financial stability, he makes them feel like you don't have anyone. And I think Flowing Vibes, I think they have money, and it sounds like this guy's Shaka and his wife. It sounds like they're not doing too bad either. So it's
Yeah,
not the
sounds to me like he was, well, Shaka and his wife were the ones like keeping him
hmm
up there for a while.
yeah. It doesn't. They don't need him for that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, they're doing good. They don't need him. They really don't. And the fact that it doesn't shock me. So I hate to say I was shocked to hear because it doesn't shock me. But the fact that he had that Shaka, I think I'm saying his name right,
Yeah,
in
you are.
isolation, and Nature Boy had Shaka's wife in another room giving her wine and trying to, well, he did expose himself to her. That story right there just really,
I
it just,
missed that. What happened with that?
Right.
oh yeah,
We wouldn't have that, and that's what I mean. Like, what's
it,
significant? about
If I
this
can,
recent tea
if I can
is
jump
that
in,
well, I just wanted to say this real
uh,
quick.
go ahead,
What's
baby.
significant? What's significant about this recent tea is they came out and just let it all out, and they
Yeah.
did that
Facts.
because they grouped up together, so they encouraging one another. So they said some things, and we kind of knew what was going on, but they just confirmed it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Cly.
Mm-hmm.
Miss
So,
Cly Diva in the chat.
hey, Clyde, what's popping? If I may jump in, you guys, I don't mean to interrupt anyone. And I
No, no,
think
you're good.
I'm not sure who that young man was that was speaking. Who was that speaking?
That is Harlem Street Tales.
Okay, hey Harlem. So yeah, what he said is actually facts. Like they all told a lot more in detail. Like none of us knew about what happened on the 4th of July. Did you guys know about that?
Oh
No,
no,
not until that they told it.
Did we? I'm
Exactly.
sorry, I missed it.
So
Okay.
what happened was they were all at like a park somewhere on the 4th of July, and it was under the full moon. They were having a good time. He started flirting with Mama Earth,
Yeah, I heard.
and
I'm sorry, I heard about that. Yeah.
okay, for those that didn't know, um, so Velvet got upset and he made them all sit in a circle with their backs towards them. And he choke slammed her to the ground multiple times and beat her ass, drug her to the other side of the park, out of the circle. And they were not allowed to jump in and pull him off of her.
They
Dragged
had to
her.
protect. Yeah.
Yeah. So he drags her to the other end of the park and continues to beat her. And then at the end of beating her, he lays on top, his whole body weight on top of her, and said, "Please don't leave me."
went through a
Um.
crazy ass emotional rant,
Yeah,
and at the end of the day, it's just people like that out here that falls
yeah.
victim to things like that, and that's very unfortunate. But we watch these things at our entertainment. I just think that it's amazing that things like that even go on. You know what I mean? But yeah, like dude, he he just got a bunch of brain dead people following him, and it's he's
And they're
basically
all
running a
young and uneducated. Not uneducated as far as school wise, but I'm talking about uneducated life wise. And
Yeah,
it's
as far as
very
street smart.
unfortunate because somehow their parents, some of their parents, I can't say all, but some of their parents has failed them along the way to teach them about the wolves in sheep's clothing. And they fall prey to this shit, or they think that they're grown and they know better for themselves and their lives, and they get caught up in this bullshit.
That shit crazy. And you know what I thought was weird too?
What's
How
up?
all of them when they was talking about it, they all seemed similar to him.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the
Especially,
dude. Like the
yes,
dude was like his
Yes.
clone, like his straight up clone.
he
But
sound
the
like him, he looked like him, he talked
mhm.
like him, he laughed like him. He literally is his. I couldn't stand hearing him talk.
Oh, y'all talking about Shaka?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh
It
Yeah,
no,
was
he
give me
wanted.
cringy. It was very cringy. It was very
yeah,
not to
It
me.
was. He was pretty much taking over the whole conversation.
yeah. And then
Oh,
what I did kind of peak though, when they were in the basement of their house and they were all drunk, and he kept trying to take over the conversation. And what's her name, Star, was like, "Hold
Yeah.
up, no, wait, hold on, let me finish my thought." You know what I'm saying? Like she kept G checking his ass, and he cowered down. But he
Yeah.
kept trying it because he wants to be like Nature Boy.
I don't get that. I'm sorry, and
That's
No,
I
they
okay.
all
believe
seemed.
that.
I mean, even Star seemed like she was a bit aggressive too. Like
Yeah.
she's the bully type. I got a
Yes.
lot of energy from her as well. They all seemed a bit like Nature Boy. And
Mhm.
and I don't
Mhm.
trust that Natiri girl either. She seems very shady. Like
She's
just
sneaky.
yeah,
And
yeah. I
she's
mean,
in love. She's still in love with um
Solo.
Solar.
Yeah,
Solar.
Sassy Solar?
Sassy.
Yeah.
A whistle dick. She's still in love with
She
him.
said whistle.
yeah, because she had sex with that dude at the other dude that's on some coke shit. The little short guy. She had sex with
Oh,
him.
Yada.
TKO.
right. She had sex with him, and then he would tell him that she had herpes. They all have herpes, by the way.
And she
All of
was
them have
honest.
herpes.
Yeah, her video last night, she just let it all out. She said, "Listen, I have herpes." Um, she said she had some, I'm just going to say it, some
Say it.
vaginal problems.
Yep.
That all the ladies there had vaginal problems, and they need to get it checked.
Yep.
They do have an odor, and which makes sense because if you're sleeping with a bunch of men, then you're going to have problems.
Yeah. Unprotected. They're all gross and not don't bathe. And what do you expect? That's bacteria. Bacteria is
Right,
going
Yeah.
to constantly multiply.
right.
So, don't be dumb. They're being dumb.
I mean,
Um,
whether they bathe or not, when you're letting multiple dirty guys with different DDs,
yep.
skeeting you, and that's what they're doing. They just that's yeah, a woman is that's all backed up in them. Like, yeah, I mean,
Oh,
Hmm.
the women do
Yakin,
have an
Yakin.
odor. You know,
Sorry,
Yeah.
Jordan. The other thing I
Mysterious.
wanted to.
You there, Mysterious?
Huh?
Hey, I'm here. I'm here. What's up, y'all?
Hey,
You
mysterious.
were you were just in the recent live, wasn't you?
Yeah, I was in there. I was in there. Yep.
That was
Chilling.
funny. What was the lady's name that was on the live with him?
It was Queen
I don't
Libra.
know, but she was funny.
She was.
She G checked his ass the whole conversation. He couldn't manipulate her. He was getting upset about it.
And then Gran got on there.
Love her. Gran is the
Oh, I didn't
MVP,
even see
baby.
Granny.
Granny checked his ass too. He couldn't deal.
Stinson, can you share the screen so we can see how many people is in the chat?
you know what was crazy too? Where they said how to
36.
what they was talking about how the dudes be licking the plates. That is
Yes.
Oh
crazy.
yeah, yeah. They're starving over there. The one thing that I also wanted to talk about, if you don't mind, Stinson, was in regards
Yes.
to Zoka taking 6 shots of tequila.
Okay. That's what I really want to get into. And
Okay.
Zoka was just on the live. I don't know where Mysterious went, but Zoka was just on the live. Did you all see the shape she was in?
Yeah,
She
she
looks
looks
bad.
terrible.
Yeah.
I tried to join his live. I was going to ask him how would he feel if baby Eliana, all grown up, got beaten like that with a circle around her. How would he feel? I was going to ask him that. I'm sure he would have said, I don't even know what he would have said, but I know how my father loves me.
Hmm.
And I just, it comes back. Karma comes back. It comes back. That little girl may have hell because of the way he treats women.
I didn't know it
Well,
was
you know
that
what they say,
violent.
the sins of a father.
I had an idea that they was beating each other up over there, but I didn't know it was that serious.
No,
Like,
they
I
don't beat
didn't
each
either.
other up. He beats them.
Yeah,
no,
baby
no,
got
no.
in
They
the
talked about
crossfire.
they talked about
Like a
Caliber knocking out Solar.
no,
Caliber
it wasn't.
knocked
Yeah.
Solar
It
out,
wasn't.
and
Yeah, it was
And
Caliber.
True and Loyal had a fight
Yeah.
until True was beat bloody,
Yeah.
And then Sheba came out and was like, "That's good for that motherfucker." Like, I didn't know that the atmosphere was that negative. They're over there beating the shit out of each other and
They're
starving to death. It's just
drinking, they're
It's
crazy.
like a weird
fighting,
fight club kind of thing, right?
pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Mm, 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 mm.
And poor little Ozoka. Yeah, Fundi, you missed something. I'm going to take a screenshot of that
Oh,
picture
Fundi, you
of
missed a lot.
Who is that at the bottom of the screen? Is that Black Barbie?
who?
Who's all on here? We got E-Love.
I'm
Shout
here.
out to E-Love.
Hey, baby.
Who's everybody? I'm day one. Who is everybody? Hi, Wisdom and E-Love. Wisdom is mine. Who is
Lurker is here.
who?
Lurker's
Lurker.
here.
Fundy
That's
Fee said
Lurker
Nature
with the
Boy
little
creating a
with the
halfway
Barbie
house.
doll face.
Oh, that's me, mysterious.
Oh,
Mysterious
okay.
by nature.
And wisdom, E-Love, I took him from you about 5 chats ago.
How dare you?
Yo, peace,
Hey,
peace,
wisdom,
peace.
wisdom, my baby. We gonna
None
have
of
to
this
fight.
Hey, yo,
wisdom. You better
listen,
tell
listen,
her.
listen,
You
listen,
better
listen.
tell her
I don't.
wisdom.
Yo. First of all, yeah,
Oh shit.
listen. I'm not coming on here hating, but listen, I don't want nobody fighting over me. It's not
Nah.
about that life. Ain't
We
about that
love you,
life.
wisdom.
I took him in Gotti's chat. I ain't gonna name drop nobody else, but I went over there and took him from you.
Me and you got problems now, sis.
Yeah.
Wisdom, my baby. No, ma'am.
Y'all in an entanglement.
Yeah,
We're
An
we're in an
entanglement.
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 There's that word. Wait, Lurker, you can't
Wisdom.
hear
What you think
us?
about this?
Well, I
Wait,
think
Lurker says she can't hear us.
um, like
Okay.
all I'm gonna say is right, he's a crazy dude. Right, like, bro. First of all, he should be staying off the internet. Secondly, he just, I don't know, like, he's staying at some next man's house, his house. I don't give a fuck. But last time I heard about him, he was homeless. You know what I'm saying? So, fuck knows.
Well, okay, so wisdom, if you like say your sister was peeping these people on online, right? What would you do in reaction to that to try to like help guide her or stop her from
I
going
would, I
there?
would, I would tell her that who this individual is. Some people say
I'm dropping
the best thing is to tell the truth all the
Yeah.
time. So obviously, I would tell the sister that this is who he is. He's not a good individual to listen to. He practices some like cultish like bullshit. Obviously, I
Hmm.
don't agree with that. So I don't want any of my sisters to ever listen to that. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And what she said earlier, it does resonate. The way you're raised, because my dad is the head of my life, the head of my household. Not the head of my life, but he ran the household, but never put a hand on my mom. I watched him throw his coat down so my mom wouldn't walk in mud. I mean, this man is great. So
Well,
just
he's
being raised
basically
like that, just to
he's
see
basically
Nature Boy, I'm like, who is this bozo?
he's basically emulating the slave master. Like he has those he gets those people to come over there and he manipulates them. They're basically all slaves. He breeds them as he likes. He,
Yep.
he's he's
He
he's
he
just
thi-
like a
he
white slave master.
he
Yeah,
thinks
yeah.
he
Yep.
can he thinks he can do whatever he wants with them people. If you ever try to have a discussion with one of his followers, yeah, they'll just say whatever he says. That's just some stupid shit. That's why, for me, I don't entertain him. Like I just don't like because there's a couple of times I tried to have a discussion with one of his followers, right?
Hmm.
Literally, they were so blinded by his I don't know how someone with a rational open mind can listen to the guy and think there's nothing wrong with the individual.
See, I
Hmm.
box,
You
right?
know,
I box, right? I was thinking about going over there as a boxer and just fucking him up. Like just you know what I'm saying? Just whipping his
I'm
ass
with
and
you.
getting it on video and all that. Like I thought about joining that shit just to go over there and fuck him up. Cause the dudes over there is
I'm
soft.
sure
You know what I
plenty of
mean?
people would do that.
Oh, look
You
at
know what?
Zoka.
Real talk. Real
This is
talk.
Zoka. This is Zoka today.
She looks completely different than what she did when she got there. She was so beautiful when she got there. And
Beautiful
now
and
she
full of
looks
life.
like someone's battered son.
I think
Yeah.
she's still beautiful. I think her eyes are soulless. Like she
Yeah.
just doesn't
He
She's a
have a
takes
soul.
beautiful.
everything.
She's a beautiful young lady, but right now this is her.
Yeah.
You can't look at that and say she hasn't had. She's been through a lot mentally and
Yep.
physically, and she's with child. And when you're with child, you should be glowing.
Yes.
She's over there getting beat up too. And I think she was
Yeah.
one of the girls that came over there clean. I don't think she came over there with a with what they call herpes. I think
She
she caught
did.
it over there.
Yeah,
Did
she
she come
did.
Right.
over there with herpes? Or
No,
did
no,
she
no,
catch
no.
it?
No.
She came over there clean.
Right. So she
She
caught
got
it
it
when she
now
was
though.
there. Right. They all got it. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so I think that's what's stressing her out. The fact that, I came over here clean, beautiful,
Mm-hmm.
and that's really on her. What was you going through to make you want to go over there with this cycle? Like
Yeah.
Hey,
I wanna touch
O'Neil.
on that.
O'Neil's in here.
Hey,
I
I'm gonna
wanna
O'Neil.
mod my brother
Hi,
up. I got him on
O'Neill.
O'Neil.
Sorry, Lurker was saying something, darling.
no, I wanna touch on that because earlier you guys were saying how the ones that just left, Star, Nateri, Shaka, all of them, they were
Everybody
doing
go on mute, please.
they were yeah, I don't know what that was. But they were doing some type of trauma bonding. I think that's what they do in carbonation as well. I think they he finds the weaklings, he finds people that are outcast, that have been rejected, that have family issues, that have possibly transmitted diseases, and he says, okay, well, come over here and bond with us, and he feeds on that. And that's why they feel
Exactly.
so loyal to him, because he's like, oh, this is the way, this is the light, and all of that. But it's just technically trauma bonding in carbonation. It's just a bunch of traumatized people looking for a better way of life,
Facts.
and they can't see past the clouds. They don't see it. And another thing, even though that they left, I'm not shocked by anything that they said. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
shocked in the slightest by any of the tea that was spilled. But once they stop being a group, once Star goes her way, Materi goes her way, then they're stuck with nothing but their thoughts again. And that's
That
what
is
triggers them to
true.
go back. That's what triggers them to relapse to back to carbonation.
Yes, I have to agree.
I agree.
So that's all I
Um,
wanted to say.
there was something else in regards to that whole July 4th thing. Even I hate to bounce back to that, but that whole thing that gets me is that there's a reason why Velvet does not come on camera like she used to. Because he's been beating the shit out of her. And
Yeah,
that
that
little
dude.
baby is a direct
Yeah, I
reincarnation
believe that.
of that asshole.
You know what's
But
She
she's
crazy? I
still
she
heard they
fights a
they
undefeated.
also
She's
mother.
still with the
they also said that they make them bow down before
To
the
the
baby.
baby.
Now this is
Yes.
what's crazy. It's been other babies over there, and the last thing you want to
Right.
do is put one young baby over another baby. That's
Right.
terrible.
That is stupid.
Well, what did the
Outright stupid.
girl Shaka's I don't know the girl's name.
But
His
there's a
wife,
video. There's a video out there of
Her name
Shaka's baby,
Azim.
Azim.
True's
Okay.
Shaka's baby, True's baby, and baby Eliana, and they're like showing baby. They're like putting her over the other baby.
Yes.
Yes, I saw
Yep.
that.
Yep. But that's the
And they
thing, like what she was saying. I'm sorry, Stinson, but what Azim was saying is how horrible they treated her child, and she was
yeah,
Yeah.
ready to
that's what
go
I was
that
wanting to
moment.
talk about.
Uh
Yeah.
huh.
Yeah, her baby, she said that they shunned her baby, pushed her baby away, and I think she said Mama Earth, which kind of
Yep.
shocked me a little bit that it was Mama Earth. I would think it would be Eliana more than Mama Earth, but it was Mama Earth. It would be like, ooh, go away, get away.
I wasn't shocked by that, to be honest with you, Stinson, because
See,
my
I was,
that
yeah.
chick, call her by her name, Sibel. Okay,
Is it Seville or Sybil?
Sibel.
Sybil. Savelle.
It's Sibel.
Sibella.
Sabella. Okay. So, but it doesn't shock me because her energy was always off since the moment I saw her on the screen. When he
Yeah.
embarrassed her on live that day, she was in her house. She bought him a gift and he embarrassed the shit out of her.
Oh, the necklace?
Yes.
Yes.
And he
Mm-hmm.
put and he got all them girls to tattoo their name. Even the girls, the two girls, Star and Nefertiti, they actually have that dude name tattooed on their ass cheek,
Yeah,
which is
and
Oh,
weird
no.
too.
didn't one of them say the questions were asking like, "Are you going to get it removed?" And she's like, "Why would I get it removed?
Star
It's
said
just a
that.
tattoo."
Yep. Star said that.
I was like,
And
"What?"
that's the thing. That stayed with me because I'm sorry, if I went through such a traumatic experience such as that, and I have the tormentor's name on my ass, that'd be the first thing that's gotta go.
That's a good way to put it. The tormentor's name.
Yeah. Dude, whose phone is that?
That's what makes me just I've seen too many people fall laps
I'm sorry, I
to
cut it off, you guys.
All
it's
right.
okay, Queen.
You good.
But I've seen too many people
I cut it off. I'm sorry.
fall
You fine, baby.
back into Nature Boy, whether they're doing it
No,
publicly
Star
or
said she
privately.
wasn't gonna cover it up, but Nateri said she was gonna cover hers up.
Right.
But you're right, Lurker. You're exactly right. We've seen this. I can't even count how many people we've seen leave,
Mm-hmm.
tell their story, and then go back. So forgive us if we're apprehensive.
This is the first time it's been a group of them, so I
This,
think that's a
Yeah.
this is,
positive
yeah.
note.
I don't expect any like, to be fair, I expect them to go back within. I'll give them 9 months.
You give
I
him 9 months?
I'll give them 9 months
I give
because
them 90 days.
the thing is that it's like the same old shit with anyone who leaves the group. You know what I'm saying? They'll leave, and then after I don't know how many days, weeks, or whatever, they'll just go back like nothing's happened. You know, like how many times has Velvets came back, went home, came back, went home, came back, went home? It's like, make your decision. If you don't like the
Yeah.
dude, if you don't like the dude, stay at home. If you like the dude, stay with him. It is what it is. But you can't be doing left, right, left, right, left, right all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. I don't
But
know.
that's because they have trauma within themselves. It's not necessarily Bishop. It's the same way. It's the same syndrome, and they're not the first group to leave, by the way. But they're the first group to go live and start cracking jokes and exposing tea to this degree. But I
Right.
feel like it's that broken child syndrome. I don't know. I'm not a psychologist, so I
Well,
don't know the correct term. But they're always going
he's
to go
found
back
the
to their
unlimited.
abuser.
He's
They just
found
are.
an unlimited source of people. There's a lot of
Yeah.
losers on the internet, and those groups started off with people chatting privately from different places, and he was the
Yep.
one that was like, "Yo, I could make it happen. Let's go over here." And then he learned, and then he figured out how much influence he had over these people, and he basically created his own slave colony.
Yeah, he did. You know what, Harlem? Um, going back to what you said earlier that you wanted to go over there and beat his ass. Like I literally would have lucid, real life dreams, okay, of me joining carbonation just to fuck him up. Like for
Yeah,
real. Like I want
yeah.
to go over there not to be a member, not because I actually care about their movement and their quote unquote knowledge that nobody knows what it is.
To
And
be
they can't
honest,
they can't articulate what the knowledge is.
to
And
be
he's a
honest,
scary. He's a
Hold
very
on
scary
just a
dude.
second. Hold on,
Sorry.
everybody. I'm just now seeing this, but Proverbs, I am so sorry. She lost her mother 5 months ago, and I'm just now
Oh,
seeing that. I
Oh,
am so sorry, Proverbs. We love you, and
oh,
we're here for you.
sorry about that, Miss Lewis.
condolences, Proverbs, to you
Yeah,
and your
yeah.
family, honey. I'm so
Many
I'm
sorry to hear
sorry.
that.
I'm just now seeing that.
Many blessings to you.
God bless you, baby.
Yes. God
So
bless you.
sorry, Proverbs.
But yeah, I just wanted to
I have a question for everybody, and this might be a question you guys don't want to answer publicly, but do you believe in balance in this world, on this earth plane? Do you
I do.
believe that there
I
needs to
do.
be evil and there needs to be good?
I do.
Yeah, I
Oh,
There you
mean
go.
yes.
Yeah, I do.
that guy is not happy. You know what I mean? He's avoiding. He's running away from his karma, but it's gonna catch him.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, every year it gets worse and worse for him. He's been to prison. God is trying to let him know, listen, dude, like you don't understand what this is. Like I'm kicking your ass, but he just don't get it. But it's gonna catch up to him. You know, he's
Facts,
probably
Harlem.
gonna catch an incurable disease or some shit like that. You know, and it's gonna catch up to all of them because I think all of he preys on people that are running from their problems,
Hmm.
and he
Yeah.
relates to them
He
because they're all the
preys
same.
on the weak, not the elite.
You gotta face your problems in life. You can't, you know, all these people are with him because they don't want to work. They
May
don't
may
I
want
I
to,
agree.
you know.
I
may I
agree.
say
That's a lot
something?
of it. Yeah. They
May,
want an easy way out. And for them, that is an easy way out of
may,
working.
may I say something while it's
Yeah.
on my mind? As
Yes.
a black woman, a descendant, direct descendant from slaves, a direct descendant from Alex Haley, who wrote Roots, a direct descendant from a lot of our historical stories. I am extremely offended that this dude had the nerve to say he's breaking generational curses. Now we have to understand the psychology of this, right? I'm not a professor, but I study and I watch people and their behaviors and their movements. So I'm by no means an expert. However, what he's done, as someone has mentioned earlier, was taking on the persona of a slave owner. And it offends me. If what we're gonna do is, as a black collective, African diaspora collective, is to rise up together and break generational curses the right way, then yes, I'm all for it. But when you're shisty, you are recreating slavery within our own people to our own people. I call foul. And I want to cuss this motherfucker out. I literally want to go there
On the
to
curses.
physically hurt him. You
Yeah,
understand?
man. And I feel you, sis, because I believe I'm a foundational Black American as well. I
Speak.
believe that we built America, we created this shit, and we got other
Yes.
issues other than him. But right now, we focus on him. And yeah, you know, I would put him in a box of a fucking sellout and a coon and a traitor
He a
to his
coon.
own people. You're enslaving your own people, motherfucker.
Exactly. And
You
and
brought them
to
over there to be your slave and your sex slave.
exactly.
And
Exact. It's a
Sex
sex
what's
slave.
the
slaves.
next thing
Yes.
you gonna do? Make them have babies and then sell the babies for money? Because we know that pedophilia is they get money off that. They got this drug that they making off of fucking babies that's making them
Mm-hmm.
look good.
Adrenochrome.
I would not put
Yes.
it past him. And today, while we're on that subject, he called Zoka's baby a
A
demon.
demon. Yep. And my thing is how dare you? Because
Takes one to know one.
exactly.
That's 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 that's
Exactly,
just
Lurka.
that's just disgusting. That's just fucking
Yeah, it
like
was. It was very disturbing.
after
And
that, I think someone's gonna come over there and just like, if I see a video in like 2 weeks time saying Nature Boy got knocked out for saying Zoka's baby was like obviously I'm not gonna repeat what he said because that's just disgusting.
Right.
But if somebody goes over there and just knocks his face out like as a video recording it, I could give a fuck.
Right.
I just don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
I
Like
and,
if
wouldn't.
and
somebody comes up to me and says, "Hey, yo, Wisdom, did you see the video of Nature Boy getting knocked out?" I go, "Listen, he asked for it. Ain't
Yep.
got to do with me. Simple as
Yeah.
that.
Don't blame the trolls now.
Like if you're
Simpson,
I knocked that
you
nigga the
just
fuck
like
out. I
house,
knock him out, stomp
you
his head out, and give him a wedgie, and get it on
Stinson,
camera. Like
Well,
I
what's
make sure I
worse
give him a
though?
wedgie on
Stinson.
camera.
Hold on, you guys. Hold
And I
on.
give him a wedgie in front of the whole Carbon Nation. Give him a wedgie after I knock him
He
out.
said a
So they
wedgie.
and get it on camera.
man said Reggie, you know.
Sis is
Stinson.
trying to speak.
No,
Okay,
that's day one.
Oh,
Day
okay.
one. This is not my channel. This is not my channel, but I love Stinson and the can we please cut down on the cursing? I don't want the stream to
No,
get
it's
knocked
okay,
off.
day one. I want everyone to be able to, because I'm not monetized, and I just
Oh,
want
okay.
everyone.
I'm sorry.
No,
guys.
no, you're fine. I appreciate it, but I want everyone to feel. I don't want them to feel stifled. I want them to say what's on their mind. But I do
Okay.
appreciate you saying that.
The other thing is, do you have any type of sound effects we can do? You have a sound effect, or we haven't got to that point yet?
No, I'm not that good.
Okay, so we're gonna do
Wait,
like
sound
this.
effects
We're
for
gonna
what?
we're gonna say ding 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 ding. It's game
Oh, I
time.
get what. Yeah.
Game
No, I
time.
don't
It's
have all
game
that.
time. So can everybody see the chat? I can't see it, but can you all see the chat?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see it.
Everybody can see. I don't know no one to answer verbally. No one to answer verbally. We're gonna play a game.
I'm
To be
scared.
honest, I can't see because
We're gonna play a
Day
game.
one loves games.
I can't see the chat because I'm in multiple chats. I'm doing multiple things at once, so I don't even know
Okay,
what's going on in the
so
chat.
we're gonna play a game. I'm gonna ask a question, and the first one to put it in the chat gets $25. Okay, so that's why I said do not answer verbally because it's gonna mess up the game. Okay, so this is a question. Where did they get married at? Okay, there we go.
Las Vegas.
See, who said that? Who did that?
Harlem said that.
You're
Harlem.
supposed to write it in the
Cheating.
chat.
Harlem's a cheater.
You're supposed to write it in the chat.
Nah,
No.
I
Let's see. The
figured
first
Las
one
Vegas.
to say it in the chat was Miss Fundy Fee.
Okay, Miss Fundy Fee, put your cash app in, please, and I'll send it to you before we get off of here now, because cash app be
Exactly.
tripping. I want to make sure you
Mysterious
got
Babylon.
it, and wanted to change up the mood a little bit. We were all getting kind of mad at Nature Boy. This is a vent
Oh, I
session.
ain't mad. I
This is
just
a vent session, but
disgusted.
if you put your cash app in the chat and let me know you got it. Okay, so I'm gonna send it to you now. But okay, resume, you guys.
Yo, I swear to God, I ain't even looking. I just now looked at my computer screen and seen Fundy Feet said Vegas. But I just assumed Vegas because Vegas is loose with the marriages. I wasn't
Yeah,
even
you
looking at
got
I wasn't even
Yeah,
looking at my
Nevada.
computer.
you
Isn't
shouldn't have
Nevada?
said it in
They
the first
are.
place.
But when we play games, well, I'll say me because it's me that does it. But we always just let the first person that writes it in the chat gets it. Because remember last
Please
time,
don't be
Stinson?
hurt. Please don't be hurt, ladies and gentlemen. All I did was follow directions. Please don't be hurt.
follow the directions.
Don't be hurt.
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay. You'll get it next time. Now that you understand what the directions are, you'll get it next time.
That's not fair. I got kicked out. I got kicked out.
sorry, Rasha Bay. I didn't see it.
I got kicked out. That's not fair.
Okay,
Kicked
guys.
out has absolutely nothing to do with chat. I just want to put that in there.
Hey, yo,
Stop
listen.
messing with
Yes,
me,
See,
girl.
look, I'll
but
probably
yes,
pay
there
you
were rules.
100 quid right now.
What you say, Harlem?
No, it was me. It was me. I said I'll probably give you some money myself.
No, you're
I
not.
don't give a damn.
Sucky now.
No, you're not.
No. It's nothing like that.
Do I
It's
need to
nothing like
put
that.
my cash app up? I can do. No, I'm kidding.
No,
I'll put
Wisdom
my
ain't
cash
giving
app.
E-Love no money.
Why?
That is my virtual boyfriend.
First of all, he was my
Do I
first.
have to break out my haterade? I
Yup.
will.
Bring that damn Bluetooth
Yes.
brew.
Yes,
And I need a
Bundy.
5
Yes.
bottle.
Yes.
I need some
Yes.
Blitch's brew.
Put it back in the
Yes.
chat for me,
Brew.
Bundy.
But I want to ask y'all, what do y'all think about them being? Because I heard the rumor floating around that they're in Nevada, and to me personally, I feel like that's almost, if you're gonna be in quote unquote Babylon, Nevada, Sin City,
Yeah.
all they have sister wife people already living out there,
Yep.
living alternative lifestyles.
Oh,
I
you're
don't know why that
right.
wasn't his first choice. I don't know. I feel like that's a spot where he should be, where he's kind of under the radar over there.
And you have to also think about this, Lurker. Prostitution is legal there.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
That seems like a good state for him to be in.
Where is Aya? Like, she fell off the damn planet. Where'd she go?
She's still there, trying to be all gangster and do her little videos.
Did y'all watch the video
She
that
in the
he put
laundry
up
room.
where he made Aya suck him off, and then he had
Oh, not
then
part of
he
it.
had sex with
No.
Malaya right after that?
Hey,
Like
no.
Yeah,
oh
I
yeah,
saw that.
he
Unfortunately,
wild with it. Like
Excuse
You
me,
saw
Bundy.
that?
Can you put your
Serious?
cash app back in, please?
Who?
I'm putting my
Can Bundy
cash
put her
app.
cash app on the screen, please?
Oh yeah, I'll put it back up there. I've got
Okay.
it right here.
But my baby,
Okay.
Wisdom said he gonna cash app me. Wisdom, I'm gonna put my cash app too.
I'm breaking up with him.
a lot of people be like, "Yo, Aya beautiful," but who would like? They all got that what's the name of that disease?
Chlamydia,
No. They got the shit that
gonorrhea,
don't go away.
herpes.
Yeah,
Herpes.
herpes. They all
Hepatitis.
got herpes.
Oh, herpes.
So that's how he keep them over there, cause he affect them with that shit.
Bundy, that's
And then
not
now they
coming
stuck.
up. That ain't coming up. Is it an L missing in there?
A nail.
Fundy fee. No. Okay, I got you.
Can
Go
y'all
ahead, you guys.
Oh no, it's staticky. What the hell? All right, I gotta reboot my phone. Wait. Can
Okay,
y'all
I'll
hear
be
me?
looking for you to come back.
Wait, can you hear me though?
Ruby said it's a black and white picture.
Okay, I got you.
But yeah, like I was saying, or what we were talking about, I didn't even think about that, Lurker, that being a Nevada being the state where they're under the radar. That never even crossed my mind.
Do
But
you think
even more clever than that.
like privately like being watched or something?
It's even a little more clever than that, y'all, because you do know a spouse cannot be made to testify against you.
Bingo.
Yeah, the marriage, them getting married. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to say this. I got you on that, but what if they indict Zoka to testify against Nature Boy? That's not her husband.
This is very true, and that'll be the only way they can do it.
If they crisscross them up.
Yep.
It's a whole lot. I'm still not sure why they all
you want
did all of them get married? All the
Most
Yeah,
of them.
someone posted the marriage certificates. A channel holder.
Yeah.
I want to say
I saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gran posted it.
I saw a glimpse of it.
Yeah, it's a cult. It's a cult. So the ones that's over there now are the hardcore members. The ones that's not there, he looked at them as expendable. But that shit is like
it was
hardcore.
even said that he looked at the ones that came over, the new ones. He looked at them differently than he did the what he called the OGs, and he didn't like that Star was getting friendly with the new people and not staying with the OGs.
Well, what about that new girl that just got married? What's her name?
She
came over there from Omi's chat.
cause
from only
she light skinned and she looked exotic. I get that. To me, she don't really look that good to
she
me.
not no OG though.
Is
Nah, she
that
definitely not. But she look. I guess she had a. I don't know because this dude is funny. Like he kicked one girl out 'cause she wouldn't have sex with him.
Wait, what?
Yeah, one girl got kicked out when she was pregnant because she wouldn't have sex with him.
So wait, he kicked her out because like
Syrian.
he wanted to have sex with her and she said no.
Right. She was the one girl that was openly.
He sound like he's fucking. I apologize, but
No,
he
he got
sounds like
issues. He got issues. Yeah, he got issues.
I think he sounds like he's like desperate or something. I don't know.
He
That's
is.
that's
He
what
is
it
that.
seems to
Yeah.
me.
He is desperate. He's a sicko. He's a madman. He's in the
Mm,
he has sex with trannies. He's one of those people that know that they got a disease and they gonna spread it anyway. He's a dirty piece of shit.
mm,
He definitely deserved to die.
but that's what I
But
was
he
speaking
been on
of.
his skates. And he's based. And you can't be too mad at him. Because he's found a endless resource, which is black
mm.
people that are down and out. There's a lot of black people that's down
And
and out.
then it's like on the other side, right? It's not just him and his people. He's got flipping people on the other side, like still doing interviews with him. Like, what? Why are you doing it? I don't know. Are you doing it for clout? Are you doing it for views? I don't know. Like, I'm sure it was like about 6 months ago or something. I literally randomly just opened my YouTube, checked what's going on. I see a bloody I saw a video. It says, "Oh, interview with Nature Boy" or something like that. I was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "Oh no, not this again!" Like, I don't know why you guys give him attention. Honestly, I don't know. Especially Uncle Sarnetta because hey, listen, if you don't do them things there, I don't know why you're entertaining it. Simple as that.
Okay, let me tell you why we give him attention. We
Yes,
give him
please
attention
do.
because we are losing a whole generation of girls to men like this because they believe that this is how a woman should be treated, that this is a woman's place, that
Yes.
abuse is something to be endured. That is why we
Yep,
give him the attention we give him
exactly.
because Nature Boy is not alone. There's a Nature Boy on every block in the damn inner cities. Everyone. And
Facts.
he has an endless supply of girls and boys who are finding themselves all of a sudden.
And
But instead of
we could
finding
make money, and
themselves, they
we could
kill.
also make money. We
Somebody's
could
got
also
feedback.
make money. We could also make money talking about it. You know what I mean? Because it interests people, but we could point out what it really is, so that
Exactly.
people don't get it
Fundi is
misconstrued.
exactly right, though. There is a nature boy everywhere. And bringing awareness to it, I don't have a problem with. Now, I'm not going to go track him down, find his address, and all that stuff. But there is a reason that we do what we do and why we bring attention to it. Some of it is entertainment, I'm not going to lie. But at the end of the day, there are really young women and
Yep.
men that are finding him and then finding themselves over there, giving everything to him. And then they end up they're kicked out, they have nothing, they have diseases now. They don't have any money. They've burnt their
Right.
bridges with their family. These things are really happening.
That's why I had to step back as a channel holder and speaking on Bishop so much because I felt conflicted about that. I didn't want to keep pointing out the negative without highlighting some good and reposting some goodness or doing some giveaway or sharing some counseling tips, or even just giving my own experience and how I was able to overcome many traumas in my life. I had to pull
Mm-hmm.
away because it was like the toxic was all people wanted. But when I was trying to show that because even though there's a bishop on every street corner, there is an opposite of a bishop on every street corner as well.
Correct, lurker. Correct.
So I
Correct.
had to pull back from all that because people were just in it for money. People just wanted the
Mm.
drama. But then when these girls that are really in it and they're leaving, and I'm trying to, offer something else, everybody just wanted their story and just wanted the tea. But to this
Yep,
day,
Yep.
I still talk to some of the people. I will not say their names. I still check in with some of the members that have left.
I
Just,
do too.
hey, how are you?
Yep,
How
yep.
was
Right.
your day? How is your child? How is this? Show me that. Let me see your garden. Because some good things have come from that bad experience, and they're
Yes.
trying to turn it over.
May I, may
So
Yeah.
I, may I ask a quick
you got to
question?
find balance in this sick shit, man. You do.
Yeah, you do.
I
You really
agree.
do.
May I ask a quick question?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you guys think about when the question came up? Like, I wanted to get on the live last night with them, and I wasn't on no fuck shit. Like, I really
I
had a
wish you would
question.
have.
I
I
know, but they
know,
wouldn't
right,
allow,
mysterious.
they wouldn't add me. But whatever, it's cool. But my question was, why are they so adverse to therapy? I have an answer, but I want your opinion.
My opinion is, I don't know. Well, the one time it was pointed out, the deprogramming therapy, Joy Tori said that it was, I forget how much she said it was for just like 3 or 4 days.
But my
So,
thing is that she's on, like, if she's on unemployment, or she's been
well, she's in the military. I'm sure the
right,
military would
exact.
assist
That's where I
her.
was going. Okay.
Yeah.
Joy gets 3,700 a month. She gets 2,000 for her and 17 for her child.
But I mean, what do the others think? What do you think about them being so opposed to therapy?
I'm not necessarily sure it's opposed to therapy. It's just with Bishop, I'll try and sum it up quick. With Bishop, it's a live-in therapy. So he's there with them constantly. When you go to therapy, you still have to go back home. So I don't think that they're ready for that yet to truly face some of the serious issues. Bishop
Bingo.
Right.
just paints it into rainbows and this, and it's, in-house rehab, and I'm going to be here 24/7, as to where out in the real world, it's like, no, we're going to work on this 2 hours a day, and then you're going to go back
Mm-hmm.
to your regular life. That's just my
Mm-hmm.
opinion.
I don't
Yeah,
think they
I
think
hear
that they
that.
need
Yeah.
it. My answer is, if you were to, bring up therapy to them, I think that they think they don't need it.
I agree. I think, well, my answer to the question was because in therapy, and I've gone through therapy, I'm not ashamed to say that. I've had, you know, episodes where I need to sit the hell down and take a real hard look at myself and fix the shit, right? And stop wallowing in the shit. Okay. So a lot of people are afraid of therapy, especially when they approve the dysfunction of behaviors that they look up to, right? Or they raised up in that environment, toxic environment, and move from one toxic to another toxicity. So when you go to therapy, you're forced to really look at yourself and fix you. They keep saying about the source is yourself, honey.
Mm.
You can
I feel,
never be led by someone that is still toxic. It's a
He's
fallacy.
the most toxic of them all.
Exactly. So when you're forced to look at yourself and change your behavior, but you enjoy your behavior, then you're going to be opposed to therapy.
I would say that, like a lot of people who um take therapy or like want to change themselves, they'll admit that um they have demons. They have demons to fight. Everyone, like, I'm sure everyone on the panel has their own demons that they fight with. I certainly have a lot of demons myself, but the thing is that you can't blame like everything on some next on the next person. You gotta deal with it yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy sometimes. I just don't know why it's like that, but everybody has their own demons at the end of the day. It's just you gotta
This
deal
is
with it your
true.
own.
This is true.
If you
I
live in
agree.
if you live in abuse culture, and abuse culture is what you are used to, then you don't need therapy for your culture.
Mm-hmm.
And we know there are people that are very used to living in abuse culture. And we're forgetting that they can't live like we do. There are women out there that don't think they're loved unless they are hit. I know it's not our
That's true.
reality,
Mm-hmm.
but that's their reality. That's what they
Yep.
have been brought up with. That is culture for them. So they don't
Right.
need therapy. Remember, they're trying to give us therapy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I feel like they think that they're above therapy. If you see, like what Fundi just said, that they trying to give it to us, I think that they feel as if they are healers and they can do it all and heal their generational curses and go, dance in the tropics or whatever it is, and it's going to take it away. And even with the deprogramming therapy, I don't feel like that specific modality is needed. If you go to a psychotherapist or whatever, they can help you work through those issues without it being deprogramming therapy. They can just have regular therapy. It doesn't need to be that specific type. But I feel
Right.
like they think that they're above it, especially like Nateri and what's her name, Faith or Serenity, whatever she calls herself these days. I think that
Stars.
yeah, all of them. I think that they think that they are the therapy, like they are some type of ascended beings because they went and got screwed and beat and put in isolation, and now they've overcome it,
Mhm.
but they need to address why they went there in the first place, and they do need therapy. But who are we but the mere mortals who told them not to go over there in the first place?
I like what
Yeah.
you just said,
You're so
mysterious.
right, day one.
Mysterious, where you
Oh,
just
mysterious.
said what made them go over there in the first place. To me,
Yeah.
that would be the root and where to
Mhm.
begin.
You know what? I'm sorry. I said day one, but it was mysterious. My
Yeah.
apologies.
No
Mhm.
problem.
Mhm.
But what you said was such a key thing, and it uh uh goes back to what Star said a couple of days ago. Like, I have a mind like a trap. Like, for whatever reason, I only obtain certain things that I want to obtain. It's useless,
Right.
but it comes up in a good reason in this kind of comment, because what Star said was that she had her 7 babies, but different daddies, right?
Mm-hmm.
She said that it got too much because she was dealing with everything on her own, right?
Hmm.
And then
Hmm.
she gave all her babies, all of her 7 babies, over to her family members, and then she found carbonation.
Yep.
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 Am I right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she said that
Oh,
she found them, and then she
exactly.
gave the babies when it was time to leave. She
Wait,
No,
made
no,
it.
no.
wait.
She said she gave the babies away a couple of months before she found carbonation.
No.
Oh,
Hold on,
okay,
hold on,
okay,
hold on.
okay.
Though, hold on. Isn't Star the woman that is she? I don't remember, but is Star the one that had her son hands at your side, warrior?
Yes. Yes.
Yes,
Yep,
that's
So
her.
then
Yes.
she had been following carbonation and telling and having her kids follow it.
exactly. And
And
she had
then
she
Yeah.
had her kids sleeping in a damn tent
Right.
Mm-hmm.
outside. So
Yeah, that
okay.
was
So
Star. That was
so
Star. Yep.
so hold on. So this is what I'm saying. What made her flip like that? so easily. And when she
She,
says, "What? Wait, hold on, I wasn't done." What she said is that when she finds herself, then she'll come back to her children, which is
Girl.
fucked up because your
Yeah.
kids need you right now.
Right.
You may
So she's
find
living a
yourself through your
selfish,
children.
right. She's living a very selfish life and a selfish existence. But I can't judge her because I have not gone. I don't have kids, so I don't know what that's like. I understand
Well, you don't
postpartum
get to
depression, but
abandon
damn,
them.
Well, I mean, there's lots of moms out there like Star. They're just not in
there is.
carbonation.
Right.
yeah,
You right. You
There's a
right.
lot of women that
yeah,
choose abortion over parenting. Not every portal is meant to have lifelong bonds.
That's
Mm-hmm.
true.
And
Yeah,
Very
I think
true.
remember, she said she was tired.
yeah,
That's
Some
what
of
she
us,
said.
some of us can't endure like all of us can. I
right.
I took care of my children by myself. My husband was around. He was on the phone. He works
right.
internationally. So
Hmm.
he's not always here. So I kind of was a
Right.
single parent.
Yeah.
And but I had stamina. But I watched some of my counterparts fall by the wayside.
Yeah,
Everybody can't stand the pressure. And here's the sad part. In order to deal with the pressure, she just had another baby
That's what
because
Yep.
I was.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
sex was her release, but sex
Yeah.
was your problem.
It was
Yep.
also her
that's
problem.
real.
Ooh,
Did you guys
Fundi, you
see?
just hit the nail on the head, honey.
Did you all see when Star had her little girl on live? And it was when she left the first time. She had her little girl on live, and her little girl said that she thought it was her fault that her mom kept leaving. So she said
Wow.
she was trying to do everything right, not to make her mom mad so that her mom wouldn't leave.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I do
That's
remember that.
horrible.
I do
That's
remember that.
horrible.
And you know what? What the thing is again, they say that they're breaking generational curses, but they're putting generational curses back onto their children, their offspring.
Hmm.
Yeah, of course. That's yeah.
So it's
Well,
Yeah,
a
the
to me.
children
repetitive cycle
aren't
of
carbonation.
bullshit.
The children aren't carbonation. The children are demons, so they deserve
Yeah.
their curses.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's what he has said, that they're demons. If they weren't created in the tropics of Cancer and Capricorn or in
Mm.
carbonation, they're demons.
But
Okay.
Yep.
that
And
goes
then
back to why he would call Zoka's baby a demon
a
when
demon.
Zoka's
Yes.
baby is being born in carbonation. He's such a freaking hypocrite.
And then
Exactly.
his own baby. And y'all know I don't talk about kids, but that little baby right there, I don't fuck with her. I don't like to see. No, I'm
She's
not. I'm
real,
not being
man.
funny. I
You
promise
said you
y'all.
don't fuck with the baby.
No, I mean it in the. I'm not trying to be mean about it. I'm not a ruthless person. I have a heart, and I love people purely. Y'all that know me know I love you deeply when I say that. So please don't get it misunderstood. But that child right there, I'm sick of seeing her on my damn Instagram page.
Me too. Yeah.
I'm sick of seeing her doing the booty shake dance. Yeah, all babies
That's
dance.
disturbing. Yeah.
All babies dance. But not all babies twerk. Okay?
No.
That's not natural.
It's been
Yeah.
She
taught to
fights
her.
her
That's what she's
mother.
saying.
Right. She fights her mother. She claws at her mother. And you
They
mean
had
to
her.
tell me
Did you?
these dumbasses bow down to this little demonic seed?
Yeah, they have
Yes.
to bow to her when
Yeah.
she comes in the room.
They
They
have to
have to
Girl,
bow.
bow.
bye. Girl, bye. Girl, bye.
For real.
They have to. And then, oh, okay. So does she get? Well, Joy said that her baby, uh, Velvet's baby was healthy, but she said that Sheba's baby was malnourished. So they're
You
probably
can look at him and
letting.
tell.
Yeah, his eyes are sunk in. You he probably doesn't eat like Velvet's baby.
I'm sure he
Bless her
doesn't.
heart. And you could tell how what's his name? Ja. Um I'm not
Yeah,
being
baby
funny about
boy.
him either, but I don't think Jock can hear. He has some develop mentally development issues that they're not seeking help for from a medical standpoint. It could be fixed right now. I don't think that baby can hear well.
You know what? He does act like that. Yeah.
He's delayed.
Yeah.
He's very delayed. He was delayed in walking. He's older than uh little Eliana. He's
No,
older than her.
Eliana's older.
No,
What
she's
did
older.
Yeah, Eliana's
Oh,
older.
you right, you right. They only a couple
Yeah.
months shy of each other. But what I'm saying is he should be able to be on the same level as Eliana is, and he's not.
Did
Well,
you all
my
see when
experience,
they were
my
doing the
ex-
24-hour live? Did you all look at that when they were in New York and they were
and
doing
the
like
Yeah, I
the
baby
Big
saw
fell.
that.
Brother thing?
And he
That
kept
little
Mhm,
falling.
Eliana was hitting all on him. They wasn't doing
mhm.
nothing. I mean, she was like beating them up. They wasn't saying nothing to her, but
Well,
oh, she's fighting.
Fufu let him fall off the goddamn
No, she let
couch.
baby Eliana fall.
Yeah, oh
Yeah.
yeah, that was Eliana that fell, and then Fufu let what's the little boy named Ja, let him
Mhm.
fall on
Jaw.
his
Yeah.
head while he was on the damn floor. How you fall on the floor? You already on the floor.
Yeah.
But
Well, if you look
I was gonna say something about the developmental stages with young toddler children is usually when they're around a group of adults like that, living with adults, they develop faster. They're faster walkers,
Exactly.
faster talkers, faster. They pick up on things because they're not around a bunch of babies doing baby stuff. They're around adults. So it just shows you that they're secluded with how they are raising their children, even though they want to look as a unified group of people. They're really not. You can tell that they're
exactly.
you when Bishop goes live, he's like, shut that baby up, get at it. He's always
Well, look at baby
telling kids to
Eliana's
be
face
quiet.
in this picture.
Girl, get that little ugly thing.
No,
No.
look at her face. She is not happy. And Jaw is the same way in this picture. This is the recent one where they had just gotten married.
Yeah. And you know what? There was only one picture I've ever seen of Ja that was laughing or happy. He emoted that, but I don't know who posted that picture, but it was one, and he looks so cute. Like he's the
Well,
type of baby you'd be like, "Aw, you so cute." Eliana is not that type of baby that I'm instantly bonded to. I'm just
I
not.
think she's adorable. I do. I just think she's the cutest little thing. It's just unfortunate for her that this is her circumstances. These are her parents. And I don't I don't know what to do or what anyone could do really to help her or to get the children out of it. Now we have another one coming in that's Zoka's, and it's just a sad. It's just sad. It really is. When we
You
talk
know
about
what?
the children,
I'm actually very scared for Zoka's baby. I'm really afraid for that baby because to
well, he's
to
making her drink.
yeah, to down that much of alcohol in a very prenatal state.
Yeah,
That baby might, I pray he or she is not, but that baby just may suffer from fetal alcohol syndrome, and that can go left or right.
and they get no type of prenatal care. None.
No, they don't.
There's no midwife. Even
Which,
people
if
that,
they were living true to the hypocritical words that were coming out of Bishop's mouth, they wouldn't need it. If they were truly sourcing this way, there's so many I didn't take prenatal pills when I was pregnant because they just didn't sit well. I couldn't do it.
yeah,
But
some people say they make them sick.
I had to supplement my, because I don't eat meat naturally. But when I was pregnant, I was eating meat like it was nobody's business. Like I
Cause
was
you
craving.
greedy.
These babies, though, you see these kids looking like Jolly Green Giants over here, but that's
They
what
big as hell too.
that's what my children needed. So with all of my pregnancies, I ate meat. That's how I knew I was pregnant. I would smoke a cigarette and I'd throw up, and then I'd be like, I need a hamburger. I'm like, shit, I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. I'd be 2 weeks pregnant. I knew it. My body knew it. Like, this ain't gonna work. Put that cigarette down and go get us some meat. And it needed to be red meat. So I mean, there's ways to go about it. You don't necessarily have like I'm not big on going to the doctors for every little thing. I think what do they call that? Western medicine. I think it's
Medicine.
just been
Yeah.
I think it's just
But
polluted with a bunch of
shouldn't
shit.
they have
So
some type of like a midwife to come in and check the growth and development of the
Well, I mean,
baby?
if they're completely living off the grid and they're holy and spiritual, like they claim they are, they should have a midwife.
Yeah,
no,
that's what
they
I mean.
shouldn't have a midwife. One of them should be a
Should
midwife.
be yeah,
Right. Well, and
exactly,
and one of them should be certified as a midwife. So that's
Exactly.
we're saying the exact same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I
exactly.
and
Ocean.
I have a best friend that's a doula. And if I ever had an opportunity to become a mom, that would be the only person I would trust. You know,
He's trying to kill the baby. Exactly, I
he's
agree.
literally trying to harm that child in Zoka's belly, and I'm desperately afraid for that child. And once that baby gets earthside, they need to go ahead and snatch him or her right on up. And Lurker, you know me, I am not one to take a child from his mother. I am not one like that. But in this situation, that baby is not safe in that space. They already calling the baby a demon, and they ain't even here yet.
Well, I think that's just pre-warning to let Zoka know you're not gonna be here too much longer.
Yeah, I
I think
agree.
that's all that is. Like, I'm gonna sit
Yep.
here and bash you until you can't take it anymore. But it's truly up to Zoka. But this goes back to what I asked you guys. Do you believe that there is a necessary evil that is on this earth plane? Do you believe that there just is balance on this? There's good and there's evil.
Yes.
Bishop just might be that necessary evil. It's unfortunate, but that's life. And the sooner I realize that, and the sooner it's like, well, then my energy needs to go to the light, because I'm not a
Mhm.
demon. I am not built of demonic spirits. Fundi can vouch for that because she read my chart and broke it down to me. I don't even rock like that. So my energy has to be transferred over to the good side. And I have to respect that that's just the balance of life. The same way that life and death exist, the same way that ashes to ashes, dust to dust, that's life. It sucks because we're emotional beings, we're physical beings, we're conscious beings, but it is what it is, and that is who Bishop is. And when I put him over there where he belongs, the easier I'm able to float through this without emotions, because it is the way it is meant to be.
Yeah,
Period.
yeah, I agree, and I see where you're coming from. I really do, and oh, there is necessary evil. And like you said, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I guess this is just so in our face, and I wouldn't say that I'm emotional about. Well, I can get emotional about it because you hear these horrible things that he does to people, and it does strike something in you. And but I don't let it consume me. You
Yeah,
know,
that part. That's important.
yeah. But I hear what you're saying. I would never allow it to just consume my life, where that's everything I'm thinking about. Got to be the first one to go live to talk about it. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't allow that to happen. I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you
And
all think?
that's why I enjoy your platform so much. Okay.
Okay.
But can we get back to the tea? I missed so much tea. Can we get back to the tea? We caught up on July 4th. I missed all
Okay.
of Star stuff. I caught like a little bit on
Girl, Star told so much stuff.
But
Whew.
my biggest thing is the emotions are out of it, but my judgmental thoughts are not.
Right.
I be shooting shots at Star, like, girl, hands at your side, warrior. That's all I
Right.
want to type in the chat. That's
Right.
all I want to say
Right.
to this bitch. That's it. Hands at your side, warrior. Hands at your side. You made your son go through it. Now you go through it. Oh,
Exactly. And
now it's a
Oh,
problem for you? Oh, okay.
right. And
yes.
that's the thing though, Lurker, because when I say she said so much shit, and a lot of it, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of it I believe in regards to carbonation,
Hmm.
because a lot of it we already saw, right? And how he trades off women, and he gets tired of fucking one person, and he just pops over to somebody else and says, "Oh, you got to go with True, or you got to go with so and so," right? Um, Natiri spoke up about her and Sissy Boy and Zoka, their relationship. She wanted to be with him, and Zoka was like, "No, no, 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 no,
Well,
no."
let me ask you something real quick, Lurker.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry.
I could play you some videos, but how do you share on? I know how to screen share, okay? But how do you play a YouTube video on here, screen share?
So when you go into the screen share thing, make sure you put application window,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
And then it should go from there. Take away any what are they called, those little banners or little pictures or gifs, or what are those called, overlays. Take away any overlays you have going on, and it will pull right up
Okay.
for you. That's easy.
Okay. So any like comments or anything, I need to take them off.
No, the comments, the pinned comments are fine.
The pinned comments are fine. I don't have any
The one that's
overlays.
on the screen, like right here, this Osun Yemi,
Yeah.
it's fine. That
Okay.
doesn't mess up anything. It's only the overlays that will cause us not to see the screen, because we can hear it playing in the background.
Okay. Hold on just a second. I'm going to get rid of something. And then if you
So
all would
what I do is I open a whole new tab, just for, like, I open a, not even a whole new tab, I open a whole new window. Not even a tab. I open a whole new window, go to YouTube, and then I hit share screen, and I hit application window. It's the second choice. The first one, I don't remember what it's called, but slide over where
entire
it says,
screen.
yeah,
So okay, what I'm going to do is you all talk, and I'm going to try to do it like you just said.
okay.
Open a whole new window. Do you what is
And
that?
when you go to application window, it's going to show up, little screen's going to pop up, and it's going to let you choose which window you want to share. So make sure you're sharing the one that you have designated for us.
But it will allow you to show YouTube, right?
Oh yeah, girl, we done watched documentaries on my channel. Come on now.
Right. Yeah, I know. I was watching yours and you were able to do it and I couldn't
Mhm.
figure it out. But you all, if you all will just bear with me while I figure this out,
Okay.
you all can go ahead and talk. I'm
We
going to
ain't
mute.
going nowhere, girl.
So back to this gossip though. What did really
Uh-huh.
Shaka Zulu have to say? Because I know he was with them before, and then
He
he's been a
said,
silent supporter for like 2 years. He's been
and
silently
he
supporting them for a hot minute.
right. So, what he said was when they got out of jail in Hawaii, that he gave them some stacks, right? When they got to California, got them a place and all that stuff.
Some stacks of money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like he said that they only had $1,000, and he was like, "I'll match that, and I'll give you even double." So he gave them like 3 grand off top. That's
And
how.
Wow.
then he bought everybody clothes and
Yep,
shoes
and
and
food.
got the Airbnb.
Yep,
And then Nature Boy
Wow.
tried to sleep with his wife.
yep.
Oh yeah. Okay. So who was in the? I heard somebody was in a bathroom for 2 weeks. Who? Who was in a bathroom for two
That
weeks?
was Tron. He put Tron in the bathroom for 2 weeks.
Oh well, no wonder Tron booked it. Tron was like, "Nigga, I've been your warrior for the longest."
So then shit went right,
It's
whatever.
working, Stenson. Except you're sharing your whole screen. It's
Right.
fine. You're doing good.
Hide the
Keep
left
going,
part,
Stinson.
Stinson. Hide the left part.
No, she's doing it right.
Hide
She's doing it right.
what?
See, look right here. You're showing us the
Okay.
do you see it? So you didn't hit application window. You hit full screen or whatever. Because we can see your StreamYard stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mama
Okay.
Earth gave him money
It
too.
wouldn't.
Right, Gemini.
It wouldn't let me.
Do
It
application
wouldn't
window.
let me hit the application. Yeah.
Okay. Just do it from
So
here. You're fine. You're fine.
I don't. Okay.
You're fine.
YouTube.
But you can stop sharing the screen while you're doing this and then
Yeah.
pull it back up so we don't see anything we're not supposed to.
So anyway, Lurker, what did you say now?
No, I was just asking about who was in the bathroom and Shaka Zulu.
It
That's
wasn't
all.
the bathroom, it was the laundry room. Tron got sentenced to the laundry room for like 2 weeks. Yep.
And
And
some
this was
days he didn't eat.
Say what?
oh well, yeah, that's always
Some
been one
days
of
he
his biggest
didn't eat.
punishments.
Yep.
Yeah. That's always
You're
been one
right.
of his biggest punishments. You don't eat. Yeah.
But my
But
question
go ahead.
No, my question last night was gonna be, because they didn't add me, but it was gonna be, what about the children, the babies? Like, they have to eat way more than we do for their growth. And
We just discussed that they don't.
they don't.
Um,
They don't.
Sheba's baby nurses all day. That's his source.
That's why
He
she got
doesn't
some
eat that
long
much.
ass titties.
Yep. She nurses all day. But baby Eliana, she eats.
Yeah, she eat. And that's how she developed teeth. You know? And you have to look at the other baby. What's his name? John? I
Yeah.
haven't seen the 2 teeth break through yet.
I think he has teeth.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
does.
It's
He does.
possible. I don't know.
He does. I was born with teeth, so you don't necessarily have to be eating food to get teeth.
You know what? That's gross.
I was
Can you
born.
all hear?
You know what? That's why me and my mom never bonded like that, because she wasn't trying to breastfeed me, and I was biting
No,
down
they're
on
not
her
still
stuff.
in Hawaii, Gemini.
So I was born with
Can you
teeth.
all hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can hear you.
Can you see my screen?
No, ma'am, you're not sharing it.
No, we can't.
I don't understand. This
Did you hit
drives me.
share screen?
Yeah, it's on share. Hold on.
But is it? You have to add it to the
Oh,
StreamYard.
wait.
Add it to the StreamYard like you would a guest.
I got it. Yay!
Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
Okay, now can y'all see it?
No.
Nope. Oh, wait.
Yep, there it is.
Something's coming up.
Okay.
There it is.
Perfect.
Yep.
Lurker, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, here's the one they did the first night.
Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you. You're welcome. Sorry. Here's the one they did the first night. Do y'all want to watch it?
Yes.
I do.
Yes.
I
If
know
we have
Lurker
time.
does.
I done
Yes.
fucked off my nap, so I'm up now. You got me now.
She's up now. I'm so glad. Thank you, Lurker, for showing me how to do this. Go Stinson. Thank you, Gemini.
By the way, can I just say something real quick before you press play?
Uh-huh.
Y'all dope as fuck. I love y'all.
I love you.
That's why
I
we
love
miss you, Stinson, because you don't be on here.
Right.
I know. I know. I had.
Stinson.
Okay, I'm gonna play. Here we go.
Stinson, you removed yourself and the screen. Let me DM her.
Ah, shit.
She removed
What's
herself
going
and the
on?
screen. She was like, "Let me play," and then left.
It'll come
Stinson,
back.
come
She'll get
back.
it. She'll get
See,
it.
well then we're definitely gonna do a private viewing for because we still haven't even done part 2 of Maldi Buddha. So
Oh, cousin, you talking to me?
yes.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to do a
I fell
private
asleep
viewing.
on the first one.
Well, we're gonna have to do a private viewing of part 2. So
Let's get it. I'm down.
hold on, I'm DMing.
We doing that tomorrow, right?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna do a live on IG tomorrow too.
Okay.
Let
Did
me
you
DM
did you
Stinson.
did you see my live IG with my music?
Girl, I was in there. Well,
Yes.
I was in there for 2 of them. I wasn't in there for all
Did
of
you
them.
all see that?
No, you
Oh,
left.
there you go, Stinson. There you go. I was just DMing you right now.
It kicked me out of my own live.
Live. That's so disrespectful.
Isn't it? Lurker, you might have to do a private one with me to show me how to do this.
Okay.
I mean, this is ridiculous. It kicked me out.
Yeah, we can do I'll even take it a step further. I can video call you and just walk you through it as I'm doing it.
That would
Yes.
be perfect.
Yeah.
May I ask another thing? Like, okay, so everybody knows that alcohol is truth serum and it gives you nuts, right? So
Gives you nuts.
that night that they were in the basement, the one that you're trying to show, when they were in the basement, they were all loud. They were loud. And they were drunk
Yes.
as hell. But they were dropping some gems in there.
They really were. And that's why I wanted to play that for Lurker so bad. I mean, they were not holding back at all. They were telling it all. And a lot of it, I shouldn't say that it shocks me, but it shocks me. You know what I'm saying? I think I was more shocked that they were actually telling it.
Yeah.
Can y'all hear
Yeah,
me?
we can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, they were dropping a lot of stones out there. They were telling a lot of their own truth. And here's my thing that I had a problem with is because they're not saying exactly what everybody wants to hear. A lot of us already know because we've been following Nature Boy in the fuckery for a long time, right? So we already kind of understand what's going on. However, it's a whole different perspective, and we have to respect people, even if we don't like them. We have to respect their perception of how things went down.
Facts.
And people were just brutal in that live. It was so
I told you my only
disrespectful.
comment would be hands at your side, warrior. That's all I would. That's
Exactly.
all
Well,
I would
yeah.
type.
But
But that's not
that's
disrespectful,
different
is it?
though. No, not at all. Because that's what she did to her son. And she deserved that shit back. Here's the thing. Everybody sit up here and we always judge and say what's right, what's wrong. But everybody have to realize that their karma is gonna come back to their ass, regardless of what we think or what we say. They are ranking up coins on their karma. And it is what it is. That's all I gotta say.
I want Lurker to hear Natiri's God, the word left me. I want Lurker to hear Natiri's experience on what happened with her. Have you watched any of hers, Lurker?
No, I hopped in last night and then no, I've kids are going back to school. We're doing online shit, so no, I have and then all the stuff going on and just getting the
Right.
house back together. So no,
Mysterious.
no, I've caught maybe 10 minutes total between Star, and I was in Kiss's live for a hot second last night, but she wasn't giving a bunch of details, so no. And I haven't had the time to just sit down and watch it fully. I get distracted because I get bored with these bitches. Excuse
Right.
my language.
Well,
Excuse
she
my
was
language.
boring last night because she started getting off track a little bit. I think she was tired. She had been going live for 3 days straight. But when she was first going live, her story was really
3 days straight.
yeah. Yeah, they've been going live for 3 days. Right, Mysterious? Was it about 3-4 days?
Yeah, about 3 days. Yeah.
It's about
Yeah.
3.
Oh my gosh.
Three
Well, no wonder Bishops decided to go live today.
days.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
when I say they spilled it all, they spilled it all. They didn't hold nothing
And
back.
Well,
They
I
talked
went and
about the
watched the
abuse, about him putting the men. He put Tron in a hot laundry
everything.
room.
Yeah, that's what we
Wouldn't
were
let
talking
him
about when you were
eat.
gone, Stinson. We were talking about that. And I said
Yep.
that's probably why Tron left, because he's been such a
Yep.
warrior for, he's the one that dragged Tori back in the house when they were in
Yeah.
whatever country they were in.
Sure did.
Tron's,
Yep.
got slapped for,
Nicaragua.
being heavy footed
Yeah,
around a
dropping the
child.
baby or something
Yeah.
like
So
that.
Tron's been through it. He's been his strong arm, right?
Yeah, his right hand
And so for him to be put into the closet, the whatever he was put in, the closet, the bathroom, the
laundry room.
whatever he was put in, and then starved or neglected meals. That just
Yeah, he
shows
was
you right
neglected
there.
meals.
But
And he's like 6 foot something, a
yeah,
big
he's a big
man.
guy. He's a big guy, and he's young. Tron is still
Yeah.
young, so he's still developing.
I'm
He's
trying to
not like
but
Truth, French nail tip looking ass. He's older,
French tips.
French tips. Y'all remember that? But no, Tron is younger, so he, these young men gotta eat. They're burning calories like nobody's business. They're built. Their muscles are still developing. Like, it's just, I'm not getting into the anatomy of it, but it is what it is. He knows better than that, and I'm glad Tron left. But I need like sealed in blood confirmation, because maybe Tron's just out on a Nevada hoorah run, going to go find a place for them to live. Who's to say that Tron's really, really gone, right?
Right.
So, but what I wanted to say was, I just think at the end of the day, it is what it is with these people. But mind you, they're like Elove said, they're still humans. There still needs to be a respect factor, and that goes for the babies
Yes.
too. Elove out here calling
Yes.
babies ugly. Okay. And
Holy
we just have
shit.
to be mindful that these are people that have experienced a totally different lifestyle than we have.
Exactly. And I hate some of the comments sometimes when you see it coming up on the live. It's like, God, can you all be normal for like 5 minutes and ask normal questions?
I cannot. Was that a question to me? I'm sorry.
No, but when Granny was on earlier and with Bishop, I went and watched that little snippet because it was sent to me.
Mhm.
And Granny's just the truth, and I love her to death.
I
I
do
love
too.
her. She G-checks. She
Yeah.
That
G-checks
was
the hell out
funny.
of him.
Well, we've always played good cop, bad cop, and she comes in pistols blazing, bad cop. I just love it.
I
Always.
love her.
Yeah, but
Always.
she was saying, hey, this is something we heard from your ex-member, and he breaks it down. This is how contradictory this imbecile is. Okay,
Right.
he says, have you ever heard the saying, believe half of what you see and none of what you hear? Nigga, if that's the case, we can't believe shit that come out your mouth.
Right?
Why does that only apply to your ex-members but not to you?
Exactly.
Get your dumbass out my face. And I'm glad that's Granny was only on there for maybe 2-3 minutes max. I was grateful for that, because I wasn't about to sit and listen to that and get twined back
But
into this Bishop
Lurker,
shit.
did you hear the other girl that came on and she G-checked his ass for like 30-40 minutes?
No.
She was good.
Baby, she came in there, guns blazing, just like Granny, showed her face and was like, what? And he could not answer any question she posed to him. And he tried his best manipulation tactics towards her. And she was not going down. And he was upset because she was like, yeah, there are alpha females out here. I'm one. And I came from an abusive relationship. And I'll be damned if I'm sitting up here allowing you to talk to me any old kind of way.
And that's
And
the
he
same
didn't know
live
what to
where
do
he
with
said,
himself. Right, Stinson?
mm-hmm. And that's the same live he said that women need their ass beat.
Yeah, well, I wish a girl.
Mm-hmm.
Let me shut my mouth. I wish he would, baby. I would slap his ass with a piping hot skillet all damn day. I beat him all over his damn body.
You can find it. He's Immortal Baba G.
Yeah, Immortal Baba.
Yeah.
Stinson.
Yes.
Stinson and everybody, I have to go. I want to
Well, I'm glad
apologize
you
again
came
for
up.
calling you. I apologize for calling you. I just wanted to do the interview with you. I couldn't find anybody, but she didn't respond anyway. But if she does, is it something you would like to do?
Sure. If she
Okay.
wants to.
Well, that's the thing. I when I put in a DM, I said $100 for 10 minutes. and she can control the narrative.
Yeah.
That's what
I
I
mean, if
put.
she
So
wants to.
who
But
wouldn't want
yeah,
to do that?
I
Who wouldn't want to
I
do
I
that? But
I
you
I
guys have
like
a
the
nice evening. I have to
you
go.
too.
Thanks for playing the game with me.
well, thank you.
Jensen, don't be so long before you come back on here.
I won't.
And I love you guys. I love this chat. I will see you
You,
later.
You
okay. You have
cheated
a
me out the
beautiful evening.
game, ma'am. Ma'am, you cheated me out the game.
No, she didn't follow directions. I gotta go, guys. Bye bye.
All right.
Bye.
All right.
Love you.
See, my thing is about doing interviews. I don't get in their inbox. I don't leave them messages or anything. I just feel, I don't know. I feel like there's so many people that are in their inbox that I don't want to be another one, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I used to feel that way until a couple of them reached out to me, and I was like, oh shit. And then Granny was like, sent a screenshot like, I just got this message. I'm like, bitch, me too. And so then after that, and now I called Bishop not too long ago. Like, I will just dial this nigga like he lived down the street. Like, Bishop, what the fuck are you doing? What's going on? Where are you at? You getting kicked out of Hawaii? That was the last time I talked to him, and he was upset with me. He was pissed. He's like,
Was he mad at you?
he was mad. Oh no. The last time I talked to him, no, the last time was after Hawaii, but and we didn't even talk long. He was just irritated. I guess he was going through something with Eliana or whatever. But the time before that was when that girl had stabbed her mom. I said,
Oh,
Kiss.
yeah.
I said, Kiss. Like everybody, I don't follow carbonation on any of my pages. I block it out. I don't. But people were blowing up my inbox. Did you hear, Lurker? Oh my God! I know this is gonna trigger you. And so I called Kiss and I said, Kiss, let's go call him three-way. And that's what we did. I had Kiss on the phone and it was just us three. And that went left, of course, because Kiss wasn't calling him at that. Was it Baba G at that time? I think it was Baba G.
Yeah.
I don't know. We weren't calling him the correct name or something. And so he was like, all
Well,
right,
he
I'm out of here.
changes
But
his name every week. It's hard to keep
his
up.
name is Bishop.
Yeah,
I
Bishop.
will not call him Eligio because that is the name. That's summoning a spirit
Yes.
that I don't want summoned.
Right. I
So
call him
I keep it
Nature
at
Boy.
Bishop.
I
Yeah.
just stick to Nature Boy.
Exactly, Lurker.
Yeah. So I keep it
Lurker presented him to me as Nature Boy because I wouldn't know who he was if it wasn't for Lurker. Yeah, thank her, y'all. And I just stick with calling him Nature Boy.
Yeah.
Hey babes,
Yeah.
I'm gonna dip out of the panel. I'm gonna listen in, but I have to wash this conditioner out my hair. I made my own
Okay.
conditioner, y'all.
Well, good.
Oh.
You don't have to buy
Yeah.
it.
And oh, you will? Oh, I'm excited. Well, I'm
He
trying.
keeps bragging about this hair conditioner, but ain't sent nothing to me to test either.
First of all, motherfucker.
Don't worry, we'll be on a panel together tomorrow, and we'll discuss.
Jesus.
We'll discuss conditioners over there.
She is trying my patience.
Are you doing a panel tomorrow?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, she is. She's
'Cause
gonna
I'm
be a jerk
off.
to me.
Oh, you're off tomorrow?
Yes.
Let's
Wait.
get it.
Lurker.
It's gonna be an earlier panel than a later panel.
Lurker, don't be a jerk to me tomorrow, okay?
What?
We're always nice.
Lies you tell. Lies.
Right.
I gotta wash it out. Lurker, you gonna have your bottles. Stop bothering me. I gotta make some more anyway.
Okay.
I love y'all.
I love
you.
Love you too.
Peace, love, and light. I want y'all to smile today because it's a beautiful day. Ashe, 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 and gratitude to gratitude. Bye.
Amen. Peace.
Peace. Mysterious, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I wanted to tell you thank you for that video the other day. That couldn't have come at a better time. I needed it. It was beautiful. I love you.
I love you too, and thank y'all. You're most welcome. I appreciate everything in the sisterhood and everything that's on here. I really appreciate it. I mean, I couldn't have gotten through that without y'all. So I really appreciate it. And Lurker, nice to meet you. I've never talked to you
Nice
personally,
to
but
meet you too.
I've been on, I've listened to you do on live streams and things like that. So I know who you are. And thank you for being a compassionate person, like seeing humanity in people, you know, despite the BS, like you still see these people as human beings and needing help instead of just like some entertainment and getting money off of it. So I appreciate that.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, that is true. Hey, Kiss, you want to come up? Why did I say Kiss? I hate Kiss.
Hey, Kissy
God,
Pooh.
Kiss, I'm gonna drop the link if you want to come up. I really don't know what happened to my voice.
Somebody
Ugh.
asked Lurker, is your page public on Instagram? No.
You never know what's going to happen with Lurker's page.
Yeah, I kick people out. I'm bipolar on my social media accounts for sure.
Very,
Yeah.
very. But I've been hanging in there for what, 3 years?
Yeah. Sure have. Sure have. Yes.
Yeah, that is true. Lurker has she has deep compassion for people. She's not just some raging lunatic getting on here, just dogging these people out because they are humans. They really
Yeah.
are. It's hard to sometimes, we get frustrated with them.
Yeah, what was disturbing the most to me is when they talked about how he beat Velvet. I mean, like
Oh, that was
he's like him just saying that they gathered around in a circle so he can finish and no one would see. And then when he was telling her, like he was choking her and saying, "See, I give you life, I give you breath." I was like, what kind of horror movie type stuff
That's
is
a
that?
true narcissist right there.
Girl, I almost cried. Like I'm an emotional person. I was like, what the hell is that? Like you choke this girl, and then to have all these people just stand around, it's beyond me. I couldn't have done it. I would have Eligio Bishop, whatever, he would have caught these hands because I wouldn't have been able to see that. Like I would have kicked him in his hips or
Yeah,
something.
they would have had to kicked me out of carbonation because I couldn't have stood by and just watched that.
Yeah, I would have hit him in that foot or something.
Did
I
they
would have.
say what led up to that? I know you guys said something about
Star said that it was jealousy, that he
Yeah.
was flirting with Mama Earth, but he calls her Mama Earth. And she got upset, and Nature Boy was drinking, and he kept asking Eliana what's wrong, and she said nothing. So he grabbed her arm, and she went to jerk his arm away, and he grabbed her by the throat, threw her down on the pavement.
Isn't that typical Eliana style to be jealous? Though?
Exactly. She's always going to be mad about him talking, looking to other women.
Yeah.
What do you think, Kiss?
Hey, Kiss.
Hey, hi.
Hi.
I'm like, hi.
Oh, God.
Hi.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think that Carbonation is like a horror movie in real life.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that there's not really anything, I guess, more that I can say about it. I just feel like it's literally a horror movie in real life. And because, okay, let's just say you understand more on a spiritual, like esoteric level of things, you see things differently, right? So you may not see things for like surface value for what it is. You see deeper into it. You see more on a spiritual level, esoteric level, energies around the situation, that you're in or you're experiencing. I think that when you look at carbonation on that level, you understand it's deeper than what we see. It's more than just what we see. It's more than just what we hear. Um, I feel like people. Uh, I, I'm trying to not really choose my words wisely, but I'm just trying to make sure that I say what I'm trying to say in the right way.
Okay.
Um, okay, at first I believed no. I do believe that carbonation is a karmic energy place, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
you go there because you've done something. You
Karmic
go there
debt
because
to
you,
pay.
huh?
Like karmic debt to pay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I feel like the people that actually go there, it's either one or two things. You either have a karmic energy debt to pay. So when you go there, if you stay, like I always tell people, if somebody stay at carbonation longer than a month, they have a karmic debt to pay to society. They've done something on a spiritual level, you know, that they have to serve their time out for. That's just me. Because I feel like within 30 days, you should be able to see carbonation for what it is. And if you're not moving in a way to get out of that situation, then you deserve to be there.
I understand that. Yeah. I
That's
can.
just how I feel. I mean, I'm not saying me personally. I understand what it is. I understand deeper than what it is. No, I'm not sitting up here saying, well, everybody deserve that type of stuff to happen to them, yada yada yada. But there's a lesson that is being learned when you go to carbonation and when you leave. Why do y'all think people like Joy? She go and leave, she go and leave, she go and she's already served her karmic energy out. She's already served her karmic debt out, which is why when she goes back, she tries very hard to try to I don't really know, I can't really speak for her, but I'll just say like the first time. She goes back the first time because she feels as if like in her mind, you know, I could make this work. I can make this situation work because spiritually she is connected to someone there.
Mm-hmm.
Um So she goes back because she feels like either I can save this person or I can just make this situation work. But she knows for a fact that she does not need to be there anymore. And a
Yeah.
lot of times people say, like, when you have a child, you give new birth, you give new life. And you know how they say, if anything happens to your child, that's your child kind of serving out your sins, paying for your
Yeah.
sins, paying for your debts. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's why a lot of times when women have babies in carbonation, they leave. They leave carbonation because now you've birthed new life. You've birthed new life, which means now you have to protect the
Protect.
carbon of your child.
Yes.
So that's what I think it is, me personally. When I'm looking at it as at an esoteric level,
Mm-hmm.
but if I'm looking at it more from like a surface value level, it is a sex cult. Nature Boy is a narcissist.
Yes.
He is a demon. You know, I see things for what it is. And like I said, I know for a fact that he has demonic possessions. People can say what they want. Anytime you're acting out from a place that's not really you, and you know for a fact it's not you, that's a demon, honey. And that's why they say you have to be careful with who you share your sexual energy with, because you don't know what the hell you picking up out here. And it happened to me before.
Especially sexual energy.
Yes, yes. I'm telling you, it's happened to me before. I have been with someone sexually, and after that experience, my energy changed. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
I started to, think about things that I wouldn't normally think about. I started to want to do things that I wouldn't normally want to do. literally in my mind, I'm thinking like, oh my God, I want to do this. Or, I'm having these evil thoughts. I'm having, that's a damn sex demon, a spiritual demon that you have allowed inside of you because you open yourself up.
Oh my gosh, Kiss. That you saying that just reminded me of something that Natiri said. And I don't know if Mysterious heard this, but Natiri said she was talking about having sex with Nature Boy.
Mm-hmm.
And she said for some reason they look at that as an accomplishment when the women have sex with him.
Mm-hmm.
But she was talking about her sexual experience with him. And she said she's always had a fear of clowns. And the night that they, or the day, whatever, when they were having sex, she said behind him, she could see a clown, a demon clown. She could see it. And the whole time, I guess, that they were having intercourse, that is what she saw.
Mm-hmm.
That really was eye opening because we're talking about this now. And I don't think she was lying just to be telling a story. So his energy would be, or his demon would be that of a clown, and that makes perfect sense.
That's one of them. But that's how
One
it
of them.
that's how it appeared to her. You have to, okay. Let's
Right,
say this.
right,
Nateri ain't new to this. She true to this. And believe me
right.
when I say, when I tell you I can look at somebody and tell, she's not new to this spiritual journey. She grew up in this lifestyle. Okay, she grew up in it. I think her mom does like spiritual work. I know her sister does spiritual work. I know that her family is deep rooted into this. So she's not new to this spiritual esoteric world. She's not new to this realm of reality or spirituality. She's true to this. So she
Yeah,
knows what she saw. She knows what she experienced. And that's why when you talk to her, her experiences are a little bit more different. Her stories are told a little bit more different because she experienced carbonation on a spiritual level for what it really is. And it exposed herself, carbonation exposed itself through the spiritual realm in her eyes. She saw it for what it really was,
which was a clown,
which was that clown demon, or how it appeared to her that
or
day.
how it appeared to
But
her.
yes,
Yeah.
because people do have to understand demons can transform. Demons
Yes.
don't always look exactly like what they look like. And she said that she had always been afraid of this demon clown all her life. So for it to appear to her during this sexual experience, that's another eye-opening thing that you have to be aware of when you come into spirituality. But that's just how it appeared itself to her. Now it
Right.
may have appeared itself to somebody else in another way.
Yeah. Yeah. It could have. Yeah. But the fact that that's how it appeared to her was very telling of, I guess, her perception of him.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, Copper. She saw it, Pennywise. I couldn't imagine. I just could not imagine. She said it was in a closet. It was dark. There was nothing. It wasn't very. She said one time it was romantic and amazing, but the time she saw the demon, it was very just blah. Just doing it to be doing it.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. I just feel like anybody who's at this point who's looped up or wrapped up in carbonation, they have a karmic energy that they have to serve out. And when you wake up from that and you go on, and then sometimes people collect debts while they at carbonation too with karmic energy.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
you
why did some of them go back? Do you think that they haven't paid their karmic debt?
I think that once you realize what it is, you try to leave, but deep down inside, you still trying to convince yourself that that's not what it was. You see what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
boom. You find out, okay, let's say you got a parent that's in the house every day and they gaslight you, they're narcissistic, they're telling you all of these good things and they so proud of you, and you see them as like you see them as like your favorite person in the world. Oh my god, my dad, he's my hero. My mom, she's my shiro. And you watching these people in your life every day, so you can't see the evil in them. But outside their home, they out here murdering people, they out here raping children, or kidnapping
Mhm.
people and locking them up in basements and shit. You can't see that because that wasn't your experience,
That
right?
yeah, that wasn't your experience.
Right. So when you find out what your parents was out here doing outside of the home, then it's like you're still trying to convince yourself that they were good people. But you
Mhm.
also are battling with the fact that, hey, I do remember that one time, I asked my mom for a extra meal and she slapped me. It's like you
Right, right.
kind of you kind of weed out all of the bad things that happened to you as a child because you wanted to focus more on the good. But
Yep.
when you find out that your mom or your dad is out here murdering people or killing people, it's like you try really hard to hold on to the good and not the bad, or remembering the bad things, because people do have to understand that when you go through traumatic experiences, your brain has a way of getting rid of it as if it never happened. And that's the same thing that they go through in carbonation. Your brain has a way of trying to get rid of it as if it never happened because you held this person to a high esteem.
Like they do with Nature Boy.
Yep.
They put him on a pedestal, and it's so hard for them to see him for what he really is.
Yeah.
Devastating when they do. Because they even expressed that they were hurt. There's hurt when they find out that he is not what they thought that he was.
When you be hurt too, when you
Yeah.
be hurt too, let's say you go and get married to this, you meet this man, he is the man or the woman of your dreams. Oh my gosh, you've been thinking about how it would be to finally share the rest of your life with somebody, okay? And then one day your spouse come home making jokes about, hey, did you see that story on the news about the little girl that got kidnapped? Yeah, I kidnapped her. And you like, no, stop. And they telling you straight to
Yeah.
your face, I'm telling you, I kidnapped her. And you like, boy, shut up, girl, shut up, you crazy. You're all crazy, but go on, go on, get out my face.
Mhm.
You dismissing what they telling you, and they telling you the truth.
Yeah.
Hiding in plain sight. I'm finna tell you right to your face what I did and how I did it, and you still gonna tell me that I'm not telling the truth. I'm playing, get out of here, I'm lying, yada yada yada. That's the same thing. But it's like once you really have to come to grips, when the police knock on your door, you have to come to the understanding that what they said was true. You have to deal with that. So just imagine what that's like when you feel like I have finally found the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. They telling me who they are. They told me who they were, and the police come knocking on your door and lock them up, but for raping and kidnapping. Boom, you got to deal with that. That wasn't something that you had in your mind to even think about. You see what I'm saying? Because you held
Yeah.
this to a high standard, to a higher.
Mhm.
That's what you did. So now you have to deal with it. That's the same thing that people go through in carbonation when they finally wake up and realize that he is not the Messiah. And then
Exactly.
another thing, I feel like maybe some people kind of know, okay, maybe he's not the Messiah. This dude is just off his rockers, but I don't want to work. I don't want to do nothing. I just want to be lazy and sit on my ass and yeah, follow a few little rules, be degraded a little bit, but I get to live in the tropics and I ain't got to work. So you can look at it from that situation too. You know,
Yeah,
yeah,
there's some
it,
of them that come over for that. Yeah, definitely.
yeah. But guess what? I feel like they don't last long because they feel like, well, shit, I was going through this at home, man. I can do whatever the hell I wanted to do. I might as well just go and go back and do what the hell I want to do. I'm just
Exactly.
saying. Me personally, I'm somebody that work 2 and 3 jobs at a time, and me being like, okay, I'm just gonna go and join carbonation. That'll be the easy way out. Quit my job, sell my shit, go over there, and guess what? When I get over there, I see how I'm being treated. Me being the type of person I am, I know for a fact I haven't done nothing it's terrible to nobody. So I would say, I would believe that I don't have any karmic energy to serve, right? So I get over there and I'm trying to make it work because I just quit my job, left everything behind. But the type of mental mindset that I have, I would be the type of person that would leave within those 30 days because I feel like, no, like I can go home. Okay. I had my own place. I did whatever I wanted to do. Yeah, I worked a lot, but bitch, it was better than this. That's just how I feel.
Right. No, I hear you. And exactly that's why Star was so hurt. And Natiri, the new couple, I cannot ever remember their name. They had come over to help them when they got thrown out of Hawaii.
Yeah,
Azim Shaka.
Shaka and Azim.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know they were there.
Me either.
Well, see, Shaka and Azim had brought people with them because a while back, Shaka and Azim, they had their own place. I think at the time he had like 4 wives, 4 or 5 wives, and Nature Boy only had 3. And
Wait, Chaka did?
yeah, girl, where you been at? See me,
I did not know this,
girl,
but now it's making sense. Some of the things that were said and done in the live, it's making
yeah,
sense
girl,
now.
I
Yep.
swear, like, dang, he about to eat Star up on the live, ain't it? I'm like, what?
Yes. Yes.
Energy all everywhere, but okay. Anywho, but yeah, they had their own place. I had believed that he had bought a house somewhere. I that's what I believed. I believed that he bought a house somewhere, and it was him, Azim, his 4 other wives, um, and he had like maybe like 2, 3 men with him, and 2 other women that was with the other men. So I was just like, and I was kind of asking him, he was still following the immortals and all that, but that's why I never really brought him to the forefront because I knew that he was still on that carbonation shit. Because
Gotcha.
the Nature Boy was like, well, we not polygamous no more. We monogamous. Shaka's dropped all his other wives.
Oh,
So that's
okay.
how he only ended up with Azim.
The one with the baby.
Yes, the one he with now. Cause when Nature Boy and Velva was going through their thing, and they was just like, no, polygamy is not right, yada yada yada. We monogamous now. Shaka dropped all his wives except for the one he had a baby with.
Yeah, I
Wow,
think
I had
so.
no clue. Did you know this, Mysterious?
No, and that's what I wanted to ask. I'm glad Kiss said that because I noticed the energy between him and Star, and he like kind of kissed her
Yes.
on her forehead. And then somebody asked in the chat, was he with Star or something like that? And she was like, no, but you never know what the future holds. And I
Right.
was like, I think that she is like, to me, I think Star is full of it.
Hey,
Um, I think that she is looking for an easy out away from her children. I don't think she has any interest of like getting back with them, and she's looking for somewhere else to go and just live this life that she missed out on because she had so many children at a young age. Oh yeah, Copper says agave had me
oh,
laughing.
yeah.
Yes,
Agave was cracking me up because
yes.
that was, he
I
was
would
talking
love to
about,
talk to him. I would
I
love. That's
would
the only
too.
one.
And
Yeah.
Agave was telling it. Like everyone was talking yesterday. Like it just opened the gates for everybody to tell their story. But Agave broke it down and it was so funny. Like I didn't know all that stuff had happened when Raw and what's his name?
Royal.
Loyal. Is it Loyal?
Yeah, the one he was that he had sex with on.
The bed.
Yeah,
His
that was Loyal.
oh my gosh. Agave, he come there and he went to jail. He felt like he was being set up.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's because yeah, it was like as soon as he got there, it's like they got locked up, and it's like it's weird to me how Loyal. I didn't think he would be that bold to fight. Was it true he was fighting?
Yeah,
It's
it was
really
true.
true.
It
Yeah,
was true. And he beat the shit. Wait a minute. Did Agave say that True beat him up or the other way around?
I think he said Loyal beat True up.
That's how, yeah. Wait, that was a different time. There's been several fights that came out the last couple of days, but now we know why True has had those black eyes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he said he really messed up True, and then Caliber and Solar had a fight, but Solar wouldn't fight back.
Mm.
And I'm like, and then it's like they said Nature Boy was kind of, we say down here bucking it up, like making them fight more. Like he was telling them like to
Instigating.
fight. Yeah, like oh, like how are you a leader and you're putting your so-called warriors to fight? Like that's crazy. And then True, how weak is he when Agave said that Nature Boy told them that he was taking all the wives back, and True was like, "Does that mean Sheba too?"
Yeah, does that mean Sheba too? So
uh,
True asked Nature Boy when Eliana had left one of her many times. You know, Nature Boy always takes the girls back. And I think True raised up out of the bed and asked him, "Does that mean Sheba too?" Like, damn, son, really?
yeah. And Sheba doesn't want to be with True. I've never seen any kind of chemistry or nothing between them. I think she wants to be with Nature Boy. I don't know why he doesn't. I don't know. Maybe it's because she has the baby that he doesn't take her as his wife. But that girl does not want to be with him. And they were saying they were talking about Sheba too, but they kind of got off the subject saying how she didn't like. I don't think she liked Natiri. Like she was saying that she didn't like her energy or something. You know, I can't
Right.
stand she, but I think that she is a bully. I think that
Yeah, and she's the one that recruits the girls.
yeah.
She
So
finds the girls, well, they kind of find her, well, both, and she recruits, checks them out, brings them into carbonation.
yeah, like I had a moment of when I felt bad for her in Hawaii when she was saying they were talking about her skin tone and all that. But other than that, I think Sheba is a horrible person. You know, just like how she acts when Tori
Yeah,
left. You
yeah.
know,
Shaka
it's just
said Sheba was a snake. Yeah,
yeah, she is something about her. She needs to be with Nature Boy. I think they are a match made in hell. I think they are.
yeah. And another thing they said, which was interesting, was Efaru.
Yeah.
Efaru, which I've kind of always picked up on this about her, that she is a snake in the grass.
Yeah, she's and somebody put in Immortal Karma's thing or yours on Instagram. They said that they went to high school with her. It was somebody named Vanessa or something, and she
Yeah,
said that she was a bully. I was like, "F you, a bully?" Like I wouldn't
yeah.
have thought that because I saw her Instagram before she went all carbonation, but she seemed to be like all love and light and all. I was like, "F you, somebody a bully?"
They
But
Me
said she was
personally,
a bully.
I don't really think she was a bully. I think she was one of those girls. I mean, I'm just finna say it for what it is. Light skinned, pretty girl, probably had a nose up in the air. Y'all see how her family is. Her
Yeah,
family, in Tennessee, they own horses and ranches and shit like that. So, they probably got a little to change. So she a light skinned, pretty girl, got a nose up in the air, probably had a kind of a stank attitude towards people.
yeah,
Y'all know how that situation is.
yeah.
I don't really think that she was a bully. She don't give me that type of energy,
Yeah,
but
me either.
she do
Just
kind of give
naughty.
me, like, I'm better than you. I'm stuck up. Ooh, 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 don't touch me. Don't talk to me. Like
Yeah.
that type of person.
Yeah,
That,
like just a snotty
yeah,
girl.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
But a
I'm
lot of
like
times
too. I
females
gotta
at
say that.
school, females at school don't like those type of girls because they feel like, oh, they be think she better than us. Da, da, da.
Yeah.
And a lot
Oh
of
yeah.
times those girls hang out with the boys mostly. It is what it is. I mean, that's just what I get. I don't know.
But they say she's the one that will go back whatever you tell her in carbonation, she will either take it back to Nature Boy or she'll call for a meeting. Like so a meeting. They have a lot of meetings at carbonation. A lot.
Yeah, that I can see her being stuck up. I mean, I'm like too, but I think that I can see her being like a little snooty person, But and yeah, Agave was talking about their meetings. He was like, I bet they're in a meeting right now. He was
Yeah.
He was like, you be up there for 7 hours. And he was like, then turn around and they have another meeting. And then the manipulation is crazy when Azim talked about how Nature Boy showed her his penis and she told Shaka, but he had Shaka in isolation. And
Right.
then Shaka was like, well, how you doing this? You coming on to my wife and you got me in isolation. And he was like, oh, it wasn't nothing. That's why I didn't say anything to you. I was like, if that isn't like a typical narcissistic
Narcissist,
response,
yes.
like you just
And then
gaslighted the
he
hell.
blamed and then he blamed her wife or his wife and said that she had a demon spirit.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I was like, dude, are you kidding me? Like, she's the demon and he thinks that everybody wants him. And I guess in a sense they do because Nateri said that having sex with him is like an accomplishment. But you can't think that everybody wants to be with you, like, especially if they came there with a man and they want you. Like, and I mean, and then Malia talking about her, they said that she's the most disrespected one, I guess.
Yeah. More than Aya.
Yeah, that's cold.
That's cold.
I was like, I feel bad for them sometimes, but then I'm like, because it's like you kind of think about, well, they are adults, but then at the same time, they've given up everything. They have this stigma placed on them because of the STD allegations, and then they don't have money. They burn bridges with everybody. So what is it? Like why don't they leave? 'Cause I don't think Malia really has anywhere to go because she did all that to her family. And, her mother has passed, I think she has a bad relationship with her biological sisters. So she's probably stuck there. Feels like she doesn't have anywhere to go.
That's a good question, Miss Yogi. Sorry, I was gotten into something. I think that they turn into snakes
Yeah, I
probably
think
while
they
they're
do.
there to please him.
Yeah, I think they because of the environment that they have to where everything is done to please him. I think that they do it. It's like, like the kids who always go run and tell a teacher. I think that that's how it is there.
Right. Exactly. So you're like the teacher's pet. And
Hmm.
that's a good question, Copper. Where is Bambi?
Stumping the
She
yard
left on
somewhere.
foot wherever she went.
That was a good one.
I'm being mean.
I knew it. Baby is somewhere proclaiming the kingdom. She is proclaiming the kingdom somewhere. I don't know that girl. To me, Bambi was like a few fries short of a Happy Meal because she just didn't seem to have it all up there.
Bless her heart. God help them all.
And they said Malia loved Pice and
He
that
would get mad. Nature Boy
yeah.
gets mad when he sees that the women are having a connection with someone else. That's why he keeps them separate.
Hmm. and he doesn't want them to have any interaction. And I thought what Agave was saying was really, it was funny, but he was like, how this supposed to be my sister and I can't even look at her. And he was like, I'm swinging around in the chair and he's telling me that I'm directing my energy to Nana and she's sleeping, and he doesn't want them to have like any type of interaction with the women. And even how he tried to separate Azim and his wife is like he wants everything for him. He doesn't want any type of bonds. The women there are just like sex toys to me, because there's no way that they can cultivate these relationships if you talk to somebody or you say hi and it's considered like you trying to come on to them. Like that's
Well,
ridiculous.
who was it that Nature Boy beat up because they hugged Ileana?
I don't know who was it. Was it Agave? That somebody hugged him.
Hugged her, and when he did, he kind of picked her up, and whew,
Oh
Nature
God.
his mind.
Yeah, I can't remember who that was. Did y'all see Stinson when you
Yeah.
came on? Samson, like the tall guy with
Yes,
the
I saw
dreads?
that. I saw
Yeah.
that on Rand's page. And yes, Yogi, we did. Yeah, we talked about Zoka. Um, I hope she'll be okay too. I saw her today. Nature Boy had her up on the live for a little bit, and she didn't look good at all.
Yeah, she looks horrible. I still say I hate looking at that girl, and just for her to say, well, yeah, I believe that the baby, when they asked if she believed that her baby was a demon, and she said, yeah.
She
And,
agreed. She was like, well, yeah, because it wasn't created in the highest frequency, dumb shit. Yeah.
but isn't the highest frequency to be in carbonation? So
Well,
You're not,
how?
sorry. No,
you go
I
ahead
think
there.
that goes back to what Kiss was hitting on, as far as not really karmic debts, but just kind of karmic obligations. Everybody keeps saying, wow, Zoka was so pretty before she got there. But don't they say some of
Yeah,
the ugliest people come in the prettiest packages?
you're right.
So,
Yes, they
I mean,
do.
Raw was gorgeous before she got there. I mean, there's countless of members that went there looking glowing and healthy and, you know, physically beautiful, or whatever our standard of
Right.
beauty is. And then they get there and they're getting sucked out, but it's for a reason. And if she's agreeing that her own child's a demon, well, that alone speaks volumes. And then she
Yeah.
has family members that know where she's at, that she's in contact with. So if they're all watching this and they haven't stepped up to the plate to say, you know what, that baby's not a demon, I'm coming in and I'm da 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 da, then let the family do that. But so far they're all supportive of this.
Oh my
Hmm.
God, y'all. I'm getting messages from Gran. Uh, Eliana's live.
What?
Natiri is live. Some girl I don't know. Let me see what Eliana is. I wish I could. Yep, Eliana's live. I wish I could share the screen with all the women. Oh my God. Kiss, what is that girl's name with the funny hair that she's new? God, what is her name? She's over there with them now. What is her
Oh, you talking
name?
about, you talking about A11? She been with them.
Oh, she's been over there?
Girl, yeah, she was over there. Yeah, she been with them. You remember when they was at the waterfall? She was with them when.
Was that her?
Let me see. Let me see. Hold on.
This is the one that tried to come
Wait,
for
are
you.
you guys talking about that Sideshow Bob looking chick?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's.
Oh yeah, I see who y'all talking about.
Wait a minute. She's
I
been
don't
there?
have my other device.
Yeah, she been there.
Oh wow.
She
She's
was there
such a
that day. She was there that day. They was at the waterfall. Remember, I told y'all everybody who was there. I put it on my page that I deleted it. Cause I don't really be fooling with. I don't really watch them like that, like that. But you Immortal A11, Sunflower, Shaka, Azim, um, the other lady with her two teenage children, and then the little stud looking lady. I told y'all who they was.
The little stud looking lady.
You know,
She says that.
girl, the light skinned one.
Who?
Yeah. Oh God, Eliana, shut up. Oh, I wish I could share my screen.
Girl, she is trying to justify the beating. She's saying that women don't know how to respond to a
Right.
man, and that's why a lot of women are single. See, this is why they need to be stopped because they promote this ideology that women are single because if they choose to get out of abusive relationships, that's not being disrespectful to your man. That's protecting yourself. So, I mean, I'll be single for the rest of my life if that means I got to get my ass beat. I'm sorry.
Exactly. Oh my God. Well, it is what it is with these mofos. Nothing's going to change until it changes. And we know what's going to happen. Even though they got legally married, Eliana will leave again, come back, leave, come back. It's just a revolving door of nonsense. But I'm going to end the broadcast, say hello to my husband. He just got in from work. And when are you going live, Lurker? Tomorrow? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I think
Okay.
you stepped away.
Lurker must have stepped away.
All right, Stinson. Well, thank you for having us on, and I'll talk to
Thank you
y'all
for
later.
coming through. I'm glad y'all came through, and I will be active more. Just had a lot going on. Mysterious, Lurker, and some of the other ladies. But I'm going to try to get back into going live. Thank you, Grandma. Well, since Lurker walked away and I don't hear Kiss or anyone, I'm
You
going
say
to
what
end.
now?
Oh, I was going to end the live, and I wanted
Oh,
to say
okay. Well, no. Well, I'll talk to you. I'll talk to y'all later. I'm finna get off here anyway because I need to go say something. I'll talk to you later. Thank you for
All
inviting
right.
me.
I
Bye,
love you all. Y'all
y'all.
have a good evening.
All right.
And
Love
All right,
you
love you too. Bye bye.
bye.
too.
Bye, Yogi. Miss Yogi. Yes. Copper. Mysterious. Lurker still there. What is my dog doing? Anyway, I'm going to get off here, y'all. I love you all, and I'll see y'all soon. Samson, it's okay. Do you hear?